Hello. Welcome back to stream. I'm your host, Colt. You're watching Colt Classic TV. We're playing some PokéMMO starting it off today. Nothing crazy, you know. Trying to get Unova done. I was going to do it yesterday, but I didn't stream. I didn't feel like it. Also, I was trying to, tried to get a chair, but it didn't work out. But I got a chair today. That was fun. I got a new chair. It's a lot more comfy. I'm a lot more cozy now. I can like recline and just like my ass doesn't hurt after sitting in it for 30 minutes straight. It's great. It's really good. It was only 20 bucks. 20 bucks at Goodwill. Get the mic placement right. So I don't have to do much besides just fucking chill here. Fucking change scenes. But yeah, so today we are starting off with the tail end of Unova. All I have left is training for the Elite Four and the Elite Four itself. Also, getting there. I haven't actually made my way there yet. And then once that's done, because it shouldn't take more than 4 hours. I feel like it'll take less than that, honestly. Once that's done, we will be switching over to Biomutant, which came out today. It's gotten a lot of mixed reviews, but so did Rage 2. Actually got a lot of bad reviews, and I liked Rage 2, so I pre-ordered it. I'm going to give it a try. A lot of people say that its jankiness isn't that big of a deal, so that's fine. You know, if it's fun, it's fun. That's all I care about. Yeah, we'll be switching that later tonight. I don't know how long I'll play that for. Because I'm not trying to stay up super late, but if I'm really into it, I might just keep going. And just say fuck it to my sleep schedule, you know? Because if this takes 4 hours, then, I won't be starting till 9. I think at most I would want to play till like 2 a.m. if I didn't want to mess up my sleep schedule too bad. But then if I got off at 2 a.m., I'd still need to like eat dinner and edit the video and all that good stuff. But anyways, let's fucking get this game open. Get this training going. Got more than 10 levels for every Mon in order to get to max level, but max level is only 55, which means less XP overall needs to be gained, I guess. Because, you know, it's you know, it's small level to not as big level, because at least in Sinnoh, the cap was 60. Alright. Oh, gotta change the overlay. It reverted back to the backup version. Properties, browse, delete. Pokey, where is the overlay? There it is. Done. There we go. I'll do. Perfect. Now it is time to go to Kanto and train. My main train zone. Get the mouse off the screen. Yeah, dude, this new chair. Oh boy, it's so much better. It's got an actual armrest, dude. It's got an actual back. You know, I can recline in it. It's a little short. My mom said that she might be able to fuck with it and make it go a little bit higher, which just another inch would be fine. Yeah, it's a little short, but other than that, it was only 20 bucks. Comfy. I could definitely stream longer now that I have a more comfortable chair. I can be more relaxed. That's the main reason why I'll tend to do like 4-hour streams, just because I get so uncomfortable. And then I'm just like, I'd rather do something else now, which ends up being like laying in my bed watching Netflix or something. Or working on stream stuff. I don't think any of them can really handle the fights on their own right now, so... I mean, they could, it would just be slower going, so... We will use Steelix. Classic. The one I typically use. Alright, who's our highest level? Come on. 41, 41, 40, 43... 42, 42. Alright, so Garchomp, your highest level. You're gonna get leveled last. Or I guess Gibble. Or Gabite. You're not quite a Garchomp yet. You still got 5 more levels. But yeah, they all have more than 10 levels. Between 15 and 12 levels to go. Before they are maxed. Did I grab Gengar? Why did I grab Gengar? How did that happen? I think just because it was right next to where I put Gabite. Didn't I take all the items off of these people? Why do you have something? Alright. Because when I took all their items, but... Alright. We got 2 XP shares. I don't know who has the other one right now, but... Wait, who does have the other one? Never Melt Ice. Miracle Seed. Big Root. Muscle Band. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gabite has it. Give. Take. Oh god, I feel like I'm... It's just that feeling of like having the sneeze is just like hanging out. I'm pretty sure I cut myself off early because it really felt like it was about to hit, and I was like, I just gotta mute, just gotta do it. Alright. None of you are currently holding Soft Sand, so I will give it to Steelix for bigger earthquakes. Or no, I'll give it the rock one again. Because I remember, it's a high enough level now that it doesn't necessarily need to use Earthquake to one-shot. So I don't even need Soft Sand. Snake. Oh. I was pressing A mindlessly. I didn't want to use Stone Edge. Maybe the one-shot. I don't know. Shit. Might as well use Iron Tail. No point in using Earthquake now. Oh, damn it. I didn't even give them the experience shares. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Kick myself out of the battle. Distribute them experience shares. Start with the lowest levels, so we got Azula. And then it's a toss-up. Got between Ferrothorn and Rhonda. Let's go Rhonda. I can use this training time to also think about nicknames for the rest of the team. Been very bad about that. Normally I'll just sit and think about it until I think of something, but that's not that good for stream, because sometimes it's like, you know, that's like 10 plus minutes of me just trying to think of a name. And that's, you know, that's not that interesting. Of me just standing there, you know? So I usually just kind of move on with it and hope I think of something, and then I forget to distribute some brain power to think about it, and then it never happens until the end of the playthrough. Just the way she goes. Iron-Tail might one-shot? Nice. I remembered correctly. I can't remember if I mentioned anything the other day. Probably not, because I think I realized it yesterday. My microphone finally actually, like, did something, like, in terms of its shipment progress. It has now left its carrier facility the last time I checked. So it is finally on its way. So I don't know, give it 2 weeks and it'll probably be here. Maybe faster? That'd be nice. I'm not gonna get my hopes up though. I'm gonna check on its progress right now. Amazon. Earthquake. Crack shipment. Yeah, last update was package has left the carrier facility. Alright, let's see if I check. Check the actual tracking number on the website. Ship information received. Shipping label created. Data received. Arrived at sort facility. Shipment has been processed in operational center. It's saying in transit 2 days. I don't... Is it actually going to be here in 2 days? That would be insane, but I highly doubt it. Maybe it's saying it'll be... Maybe in 2 days is when it's going to be shipped to... America? I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'll get my mic in 2 days and that'll just be pretty cool, you know? I'll get to finally see how much better it sounds than this one. I feel like it's gonna be weird, because like, to me, listening to this, the way this mic sounds, I know it doesn't sound exactly like my voice in real life, but it's weird. It's like hard, even if I listen to it like through like with monitor on, so that like I'm literally just hearing myself talking while I talk. It's like I don't really know the difference, like just by listening to it, like why it doesn't sound right, you know? So it's like, it's gonna be interesting if when I get the mic, if it's just like so much better that I'm just like, wow, how did I think that what I was using was good enough? You know? But honestly, for the price this mic was, I would recommend it. Like, if you're trying to buy a really cheap mic and you really don't care, like, it's not bad. I mean, it took me a while to like get it to sound this way. Like, you have to put in the effort to make it sound not terrible, but you know, you can get it there. Or like a sub $20 mic, man, you can get it there. I even saw it on sale for like $25. The only problem is, so, backstory first, I have 2 of these mics because the first one I ordered, which is the one I'm currently using, I thought it just straight up didn't work. Reversal. And all attack that becomes more powerful the less HP the user has. Yeah, so when I first got it, I thought it just straight up didn't work because I plugged it. Its XRL cable was like XRL to like a headphone jack type cable. So like it was just supposed to be plugged into the computer, but it didn't work if you did it that way. It just didn't work because it doesn't have enough power. Which one do I want to get? Do I want to get rid of any of them? I mean, I feel like I'm going to be using... I don't need reversal. But yeah, so basically because I plugged it in, it wasn't getting enough power, it wouldn't actually do anything, so I thought it just didn't work, so I said it didn't work, and then I ordered another one. I was supposed to return it, and I never did because I was lazy, so I ended up with 2. I finally got them to work, or got the other one to work after realizing what I was doing wrong. And then, you know, I got it all figured out, and then that mic started humming all the time, like having a consistent hum, and I thought it was just a problem with the product, like it's just a thing the product does. And then I was like, fuck it, you know, it's starting to know the shit out of me. Let's just switch to the first mic that I received, because that's just been sitting in its box, and see if that one works better. And what do you know, it does. It worked better than the other one, so now I use this one, because the other one had a hum. So it's like, I don't know, you might get a shitty one. So I don't know, buy 2. They're only 25 bucks. That's still, it's still 50 bucks for a decent mic, you know? It's not bad. Just buy 2 just in case, return 1 when the other one works fine. Easy go, easy come, you know? Just, you gotta be not like me and not be lazy and actually return it. They're like, alright, if you want to return it, just go ahead and bring it to this place over here and we'll return that for you. And I just never felt like doing it. I was gonna give it to my friend, the other mic. Oh, dude, that's honestly, it's kind of weird to think about now, because, like, the person I was gonna give it to is the guy I'm not friends with anymore. And it's interesting because I was supposed to give him the mic before we stopped being friends. Like, literally the weekend that we stopped being friends. He was supposed to go home with my mic, and I just forgot to hand it to him when he left. And that the one he would have gotten would have been the one I'm using now. I would have been stuck with the one that hums. But because he never got it, and then, you know, we stopped being friends, I got to keep the good one. Which is, I don't know, maybe it's, you know, it's a little bit of good karma my way, you know? I had to deal with the crazy dude, and now I get a good microphone. I don't know. Although I wouldn't have minded him taking my fucking guitar speaker. I was gonna give him that too. So I had an electric guitar that my dad bought me when I was in 5th grade. I had no real intention of wanting to learn how to play guitar, and I think my dad just like knew I liked rock music and was like, maybe this is something he'll pick up if I just buy him a guitar. I never did. I just kind of fiddled around with it sometimes, and then mostly just sat in its case in my room. But besides that, so when we moved from the house I lived in a long time ago, like back, we moved there after I moved out of there after I finished middle school, so long time ago. But when we were moving to the new place, my oldest sister's friend helped us move because she had a car. And at the time, the only person in our family, or not family, but like in the group of my mom, me, and my sisters, the only person that had a car was my mom. So, you know, her friend had a car, so it made it easy, had an extra vehicle to help us move. My guitar got put in her car, and at some time during or after the move, her and her friend got in some kind of, you know, dispute or whatever, and the stuff in her car hadn't been brought to our house yet, and it never ended up in our house. She kept my guitar and everything else that was in her car, and I never got it back. Why did I never get it back? I don't know. Probably because I was like, I'm surprised my mom didn't do more about it, but like, I was in middle school, so like I couldn't really do anything about it. Like, I'm just a kid. Like, what am I supposed to do? And then it was just like awkward for my sister to like, I guess, do anything, because like, you know, they weren't friends anymore, so like she didn't want to like talk to her, I guess. But it's like, fuck, man, my guitar. But basically, I still had the amp. I didn't have the guitar anymore, but I had the amp for it because it was an electric guitar. I don't know if I mentioned that. I still had the amp, and I still have the amp because I just haven't had anything to do with it, and I was gonna give it to, you know, Boyo, but I was gonna give it to him because his fucking mom bought him a guitar that he didn't ask for, didn't make an inkling that he even wanted, but she bought it for him and didn't buy him any guitar picks or a amp. It was just an electric guitar, no picks, no amp. And I was like, alright, bro, I can give you this amp, I can give you picks. I got that stuff from when I had a guitar. And now I still just have it, because I don't have a guitar, I don't have anything to do with it. I'm thinking about just throwing it on OfferUp. God damn, I don't have any more PP. Yeah, I was thinking about just throwing it on OfferUp, because I mean, it's in good condition. I've used it probably less than 10 times, and it hasn't, like, taken any damage from, you know, moving the past couple years. Still got the cable for it. I thought I lost it, but I finally found it. Let's use this time to use an ether. I don't know, maybe one day I'll buy another electric guitar. But if anything, if I was gonna buy a guitar, I'd buy an acoustic guitar. It's easier on my fingers. Electric guitar strings are too thick, I don't like them. Obviously, I get used to them eventually, but I don't know, I like acoustic strings better. They feel better on my fingers. And I'll never most likely ever be good at guitar because my left wrist is fucked up. I noticed that when I took guitar classes in high school. It's funny because I think if I remember correctly, it was when I decided to take guitar classes in high school when I realized that I didn't have my guitar. Because it was only, by the time I took a guitar class, it was about a year after we had moved there and the guitar had not moved with us. So it had been about a year, and I just never thought about it because I never used it. But then I took the guitar class and I was like, wait, where is that guitar? And then that's when I found out that, oh, it was in that chick's car. And then my dad got to find out, and he wasn't very happy about it. But it wasn't my fault, so, you know, at least he wasn't mad at me. Oh, well, that might kill me. I forgot the R-Box faster. Fuck. I don't have my ground type on me, and my psychic type doesn't have any psychic type moves. Well, let's throw out Ferrothorn, because Arbok, like, won't be able to do anything against Ferrothorn. And then Revive. Man, if I had not had my guitar stolen, I probably would have stuck with guitar in high school and tried a little harder. And I don't know, I'd probably still be playing now. But even, it's weird. I literally, like, that the memory just came back to me, and it like, it like made me slightly upset. Like I remembered the feeling of like, are you fucking kidding me? So like, the year I took guitar like two years in a row, pretty much. And I would say the first year that I was taking the guitar class at school, like, my dad knew I was taking it and knew I was like pretty into it, and like I was bringing home the school like guitar so that I could practice, and I was taking it over to his house, you know, on the weekends so that I could practice on the weekends. And like he could see that I was actually trying to get into it and trying to learn, and I was like, hey man, I pretty much said like guitar for like, even if it was a Christmas plus birthday combined present, like that'd be like dope, because I wouldn't have to keep using the school guitar. And you know, never got me a guitar. Got me other stuff, like I appreciate everything my dad ever got for me, but like, told you one thing I wanted and you got me all this other stuff. It's like, you could have spent less money. You could have literally gotten me only a guitar, spent less money, and I would have been fine with that. It's one of those times where it's just like, I really wish I had put more effort into school and to like being a teenager, you know, like I wish I would have like had a job when I was like 16, 17 and like had like, not, you know, fucking A's, but you know, okay grades, you know, good enough. I was pretty much a D average student, you know. Let's pop that up to like a B minus average. Let's call it that good. The only reason I had bad grades in high school was because I didn't ever do homework, and it was like 33% of my grade. And the only reason I never did homework was because I was just so used to not doing... So I was so used to not doing homework from middle school, because the middle school I went to, it didn't count towards your grade. So if you didn't feel like you needed to do it, then you didn't need to do it. But yeah, my high school was worth 33% of your grade, and I never did it because, I mean, obviously, like, it was my choice to not do it. Like, I could have just stopped being, you know, a lazy child and just did my homework and stopped, you know, groaning and, you know, pissing and moaning that, you know, I don't need to do homework because I'd already passed the test. Like, I should have just done it. But either way, that's why I added like a D average in high school. I hate that now I'm one of those people that I thought I would never be, where I'm like, man, I wish I could just go back to high school or middle school just to be that age again. If not to like do better in school. Enjoy being at school more. Because being at school is so chill. Like, being at school is not that big of a deal. Like, be a sociable person, and you'll probably have friends in all your classes. Like, even if you're... Especially now, like, nowadays. Even if you're a weird kid, there's other weird kids to be friends with. Like, you're not alone. Like, there's like, at least one friend for everybody, I feel like. Especially, like, nowadays, especially. It's just because, like, more people feel more okay being themselves. But it's like, you know, just fucking enjoy that shit while it lasts, because it's easy. Like, what's the hardest thing about fucking high school? Like, you have like a, you know, you have multiple projects in 1 week and you have to like study your ass off. Oh no. At least you're not working 40 plus hours a week. That's worse. It's weird that I say the whole job thing when I'm one of those people where I don't think teenagers should have to have jobs. It's like, I don't know, I feel like if you want to have a job, then that's cool, but it's like encouraging a teenager to be like, to do well in school and to also pursue sports and to also pursue other electives and to also have a job at the same time, I feel like is a bit much. Like, you're trying to get like fucking. It's like, I almost get it in a way, because it's like, it's literally like you're giving them adult-ish type schedules as they're getting closer to being an adult, you know? Get them used to it. But it's like, I don't want to live that way, you know? My mom never made me do anything, but that's just because we didn't have the money for it. I think my mom was happy when I never did sports. Didn't have to pay the fucking fees and shit. I didn't have the money for that shit. My sister was the one who always wanted to do the expensive shit. Like glass blowing class. Yeah, the only electives I took in high school was guitar and piano and art. Like just a basic art class. Like one you'd take in middle school, basically, where you just do multiple different types of styles and like study different, quote unquote learn about different artists and styles and techniques and just basic art, you know? And the only reason I took those classes was to make high school easier when it wasn't that hard in the first place. I made it hard on myself. The same reason why I didn't take a language class was just to make high school easier. Also because I knew I wasn't going to go to a university, which was the only thing it was needed for. Just like, you know, just one of those things where you think back about multiple times in your life where you made different decisions and you wonder, hey, if I had done something different or stuck with this and not, you know, just decided to quit, you know, maybe I'd be somewhere else. It's like with, in high school, I dropped out, essentially, winter, my senior year, after skipping like 2 months in a row. And I ended up enrolling in a program at a technical college, where you would, you know, just finish out your diploma, basically. So you wouldn't have to get a GED, you'd still get your high school diploma, just in a more mature setting, I guess. Because it's with, like, other college-aged people. But I did that, and, you had the opportunity, if you were in that program, to stay and work on, like, a program. The one that I had picked was game design and like stuff like of that nature, and I took my first class and was like, I got really intimidated and decided that it wasn't for me. And then so that's one thing that I almost pursued and then didn't. I had the opportunity to pursue and didn't. I enrolled and went to the Art Institute in Seattle for a short period of time, for digital photography. I, after about 2 months, stopped going there when I allowed myself to be convinced by other people that it'd be easier if I just taught myself, because it'd be free that way. And, you know, professionals say it's better to just self-teach yourself. Knowing that I am a notoriously terrible self-teacher, because I did online school my junior year instead of dropping out after my sophomore year, and I only passed because I cheated. Yeah, cheated a lot. And that's because I am terrible at having the motivation to teach myself something. Unless I'm really passionate about it. And it's hard for me to be passionate about things. So yeah, I, stopped going to the Art Institute, and then didn't teach myself photography because just like I knew I wouldn't, I didn't have the mental fortitude to sit down and just start studying digital photography, to force myself to do that. You know, that's another thing I could have done, had the chance to pursue, and I just was like, nah. So it's like, you know, could things have been different if I had kept pursuing it? Or, you know, in the end, would I have still been like, you know, maybe this isn't the thing for me? That was my main concern with the Art Institute, is that was I gonna like spend all this money and then be like, man, this isn't even really the thing for me? Or spend all the money and be like, man, I could have taught this stuff to myself. And now I want to do music. Because music's really the only thing I've ever really given a shit about. That and video games, but we've already decided we're not going to be doing video games. And also my passion for video games kind of slowly died out. Which, you know, which is what I'm trying to reignite by streaming, but... So, you know, that's an obvious sign that game design wasn't the path I was meant to go down. But yeah, now I really want to get into like audio engineering and stuff like that. And there's a college near me, but they don't have any classes for that, so I might have to do like something online if I'm going to. But yeah, I don't know. I want to do something with music. I think that's like, it's what I've, you know, it's what I've settled on, and I feel like it's something that I've been, besides like when I was younger, when I was like, I'm gonna be an artist or whatever. It's like, it's something I've, like, an idea that of something I've wanted to do that I've actually like stuck with for a while, like, and haven't changed my mind. You know, game design was only like a year. Wanting to be a photographer, that was only like a year. But it's been like 3 years since I decided that's kind of what I want to do. I just, I've been a lazy piece of shit and haven't done anything. Because it's making music is another thing where you can self-teach yourself online by taking courses or watching videos and all that shit. Like, it's very possible. I just have to have the motivation. The motivation to learn. Right now, I only have a motivation to stream, and it's like even then, it's like there's some days where I'm like, man, do I even really want to stream today? It's like I like streaming, but wouldn't I rather just like do nothing today? You know, you gotta push yourself and just stream, you know? Oh, those noises I'm hearing? Oh, knack off rating with a party of 20. Thank you very much. And with the follow, I appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Motivation, yeah. Gotta have motivation. What is that? Never heard of it. Gotta have it, though. Heard I needed some motivation. Yeah, a little bit. Could always use more motivation. I appreciate it. It's always nice having a little hosteroni, little raid party. I've just been sitting here saying random stories. That's what I do. And training for the Elite Four. Because it's what I do. Hey, wait, I recognize you, I never decided how to pronounce your name. I'll just call you 25. I recognize you. Welcome back. You know, I would say definitely when I first started streaming again, like a month and a half ago, I was definitely struggling with like being like, why do I even want to stream? You know, like what's the point? But then I finally got all my new stuff, and like, you know, the sun started coming out, starting feeling more about it. You know. Now we're here. Now we're almost done with our 4th region in PokéMMO. We've been streaming for like 2 months, month and a half. I don't know. It's hard to remember. I think it's been like 2 months now. Not counting the first month I streamed, because that, you know, that was like a test month. I see your little smiley face there. Welcome back. It's always nice to see familiar faces. I'm wondering why the raid message didn't play. It did that last time too. There's supposed to, here, I'll play it. Or I wonder if no.
If this is your house,
there.
You need to speak up now.
I wonder if it's because
that cannot be reversed.
Oh, is it because a host and a raid are two different things? Is that why? Been going for 2 months too, surprisingly. Nice. How's it going for you? You going hard in the paint? You getting them follows? You got them behind the scene plans for future content? Kind of blown up, just hit 600 a day. Nice, dude. It's always crazy when you hear when like there's the people who just like blow up really quickly. It's funny to me when people are like mad at those people who like blow up really quickly. I think it's awesome. Like I definitely didn't start thinking that I would have any chance of blowing up, but like if it ever happened, that'd be neat, you know? That's cool. I literally, like I've said multiple times, I literally only stream because I'm trying to reignite my passion for playing video games that has died down over the last couple years. Working on YouTube, but I suck at recording. I appreciate your sentiment. I've definitely gotten some hate. Yeah, I don't get it. It's like, so what, you quote unquote got lucky. It's like, that's kind of how Twitch works. I'm sure a lot of effort went into that as well, like, you know, like doing other things besides Twitch. Like you said, you're working on YouTube stuff. It's like, I have a YouTube, but all it is mildly edited VODs, and I don't know if I'm gonna put any more effort into it than that. And it's like, there are things I could do to try and grow faster. I'm just not doing them. Like I'm not really doing much with Twitter. I have one. I'm not really using it. I guess I could do stuff with TikTok, but I'm not because I don't really like TikTok. I'm not really doing anything. I have an Instagram, but it's just like a personal Instagram until I reveal my face. Because it has a bunch of pictures of my face. But yeah, I'm just not really, I'm not networking as much as I could and or should. Naka first stream got him follow over 100 followers since he was well known in the game as a nerd. Ah, okay. Yeah, see that's always nice, having a basis of some kind of community to start with. It's always good. It's always a good place to start. I didn't really have anywhere to start. Mostly just because I don't, like, I have like one, two friends, and they don't really watch Twitch. And my family's definitely not gonna watch Twitch. And I'm not really a part of any communities. I'm kind of a lurker. So the one community that I was actually actively more a part of, he doesn't stream anymore, so yeah. Yeah, it got me 107, which was nuts. Yeah, dude, I would, like... I think I'd be speechless if after one stream I had 107 follows. I think I had 10 follows after, like, a month of streaming, and that felt pretty good. For a bit there, when I first started playing PokéMMO on stream, I was getting a follow a day, and that felt good. That kind of died off once I started playing Overwatch, but, you know. Oh well. None of my in real life friends really support me on Twitch since none of them play PokéMMO. The stream was 24 hours straight though, lol. That's a way to do it, you know? That's definitely a way to do it. When I become affiliate, I'm thinking about pulling a Ludwig, and like basically just continuing to stream as long as I get subs for it. Like, you know, like extending the time for subs just as a celebration of me being actually able to like get subs now. And it's like, I don't know, maybe it would only last like a short amount of time, or maybe it would like accidentally blow my channel up. You never know. It's funny because the other day I was saying I don't think I could ever do a 24-hour stream, and then I was like laying in bed thinking about ways that I could totally do a 24-hour stream. Well, to be fair, he used all his luck on the followers count. That's why he is having a hard time getting a shiny. True that, dude. I realized the other day that a big factor in me never getting a shiny in this game, besides the fact that, you know, it's uncommon, is the fact that I use max repels all the time. So I don't encounter wild Pokemon nearly as often as like most people do.
When all men are friends.
All men are friends indeed. Me doing a subathon would be me announcing that I'm ending stream, lol. Oh god. Okay, Streamlabs like froze up there for a second. I was scared. Shinies aren't real. Just found one. Get wrecked, dude. Thank you. I'm mildly blind. Astaville. Thank you, Astaville, for the follow. I appreciate it. All the followers count. I love you all. You're all my precious babies. No way where. Probably hacked it in, dude. Shinies are myths. Like how the red rarity weapon in Borderlands 1 is a myth. Hacksaville shaking my head, yeah. Report you to the devs, dude. What was it though? What was your shiny? Was it something juicy or something boring? I'm always afraid I'm gonna like catch a shiny in one of like the areas where all the boring Pokemon are.
When all men are friends.
Oh, there's another one. Too bad I'm mildly blind. Guadu. Guadu? Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I love you. No cap. They won't do anything. It was Axew. Nice. That's actually not bad. Axew shiny is good. Black. Yeah. I mean, it could be more interesting, but black's cool. I forgot to use SmackDown. Well, I hate to raid and dip, but my girlfriend just finished dinner. Gotta go for tonight. Keep up the grind, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate the raid. I appreciate the follow. You know, it's all appreciated. I hope you stop by again. I'd love to see a familiar face. And enjoy your dinner, man. It's always nice to have a home-cooked meal. Tell your girlfriend she's cool for cooking you a home-cooked meal. Go appreciate that. I was gonna say go appreciate that bitch, but I don't know. Some people don't appreciate that. Go appreciate that fine lady. Oh, I'm just gonna be here fucking grinding it out, dude. Nothing interesting. All you'll miss are my anecdotes. And me whooping the Elite Four's ass, but that's a couple hours away. Speaking of, let's see what my boys are at. Alright. So that boyo's got still 10 more levels. Alright, it's, you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. Alright, let's go heal. If I run out of Pokemon to train on, I'll probably just go in without being max level. It's not really that important. Bro, the sound didn't play. What the heck? I didn't even hear it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Dreadabottom. Appreciate it. All the followers are my favorite followers. You're all beautiful and hot and sexy. Is that too far? You know, I wasn't expecting to actually get any viewership out of this training stream. It's like the least interesting part of PokéMMO is training for the Elite Four. But here we are. I will, for anyone who is considering sticking around, once I'm done training, I am switching over to Biomutant if anyone is interested in watching some gameplay for that. I know the reviews aren't being super kind, but, you know, I think it looks fun. I thought Rage 2 was fun, too, and everyone hated that game. So, I think I'll have a good time. Junkie Opium, who? Who what? There's not even a question mark. Is that just a statement? Who? Junkie Stunky. You're interested, Dreadabottom? Nice. Yeah, I don't know when that'll start, because I don't know how long the training and everything's going to take, but I will assume that I will be hopping on Biomutant by 9 p.m. PST. So in like 3 hours. Oh, dude, maybe Junkie Opium's an owl. They're just like, they just hopping in and just be like, whoo! Whoo! It's a bad joke, I'm sorry. I'll try better next time. Kinda jealous of that guy's shiny Axew. Astaville. It's like, I feel like when I get a shiny, it's gonna be of a Pokemon I don't even like. And people are always like, oh, well, then you can just sell it. But then I just get a bunch of money, and then what do I do with that? I guess I could buy a shiny I actually like, but... I mean, what are the odds of me having enough money by selling one I don't like to get one I do like, you know? Rather catch it myself. I'm going to associate the follows I've gotten today, my follow luck, with the fact that I got a new chair today. My lucky chair. Before I was sitting in a piece of shit, and now I'm sitting in a not piece of shit. And it was only $20. I went to Goodwill fully prepared to pay at least $60 to $70. They had one office chair that was perfect, and it was $20. Fucking perfect. There's nothing wrong with it, other than it's a little short. But it's not that big of a deal. Oh well, yeah. Yeah, I finally got a new chair today. I don't know if you remember all that time ago, when last time you were here, me complaining about my chair. But it wasn't even my chair. It was a chair that I was borrowing from my sister. It was like her office chair that she just wasn't using because she wasn't using her her little desk space. And it had no armrests, and the back on it was maybe 10 inches long. Like, it didn't even go up a third of my back. And it was the worst chair to sit in for extended periods of time. Just the worst. And then yesterday, like 2 hours into a planned 8-hour stream for PokéMMO, because I was trying to rush through Unova so I could play Biomutant today. Or not yesterday, 2 days ago. My other sister came in and was like, hey, I kind of need this chair because we're like doing hair downstairs. And I was like, alright, here you go. And then I mostly stood for the remaining 6 hours. I had like another shitty chair that I brought in that wasn't very comfortable to sit on, but I think I stood for more than half of the remaining 6 hours. Wasn't that bad. My feet were kind of sore by the end, but you know. So, you know, that was when I decided that maybe I should finally get a chair. I've come to say that standing is OP. I mean, if I had a standing desk, that'd be dope. I'd love to stand. You know, switch back and forth. But I don't. When I was standing, it was very uncomfortable because I had to, like, lean my head down to look at my screens and to talk into my mic. I was hunched a lot. Both of my 24-hour streams were at my standing desk the whole time, lol. It's awesome. Yeah, if I wouldn't mind having a standing desk, I just don't want to pay for one, you know? I have a hand crank to lower it, but my mini fridge is too tall to lower it. Yeah, I just bought like a... just like a cheap L desk. Nothing too crazy. Any more trainers on the road? Yes. Yeah, my boom arm for my mic isn't long enough to stand talking. And then my monitors, I had to lift them all the way up and then also tilt them up so that I could see them properly. Because my thing doesn't go that high. My monitor mount. Yeah, $200+ for a desk is sus. I think this desk wasn't even the desk I got, I think, wasn't even $100. Knack died when he did his first stream. Dude, is that true? You're back now, though? That's good. But, like, are you a zombie? Are you... like, what are you? Is your girlfriend, like, okay with the situation? You being undead now, or... things getting a little rocky? Oh man, my butt's starting to hurt. I need to stand up and stretch soon. Just because I've been sitting in the same position for so long. I'll just adjust. Ugh. Oh yeah, dude. Fucking ass doesn't hurt as much as it has been with that other chair. Fucking I go to adjust and it's just like instant pain in my tailbone. Now it's like, you know, it's a little sore. Not too bad, just adjust a little bit, now I'm Gucci. Returned for 5 gift subs, wow. That's beautiful. The subs brought you back to life. Amazing. A miracle performed right on stream. No, Rhonda, you don't need recover. You'll be fine. I've already been streaming for an hour. It doesn't feel like it. The whole like raid versus host thing is starting to bother me, so I'm gonna look at my alert box now and see, because I've never actually checked. Is there like a separate alert for raids? There is, and I have it turned off. Cool. What's the... I was gonna say, what's the difference between a host and a raid? But I figured it out as I was asking the question to myself. I can't turn... Oh wait, I can turn it on. It's just Streamlabs is still having this bug where when it auto-saves what you just changed, sometimes it just changes it back to what it was before. Let's... Raids. I'm just gonna make raids the exact same as host for now. Because to me, they're like the same thing. Am I wrong to think that? I don't know. They're very similar. Yeah, turn that bad boy down. Test. What? It didn't. Why no work? Why not test? Oh, there is. I can't test the raid one. That's cool. I remember there is a guy who also streams PokéMMO named Redstag. He has the same follower count as yours, but soon quit streaming since I was the only one watching every time, but got busy IRL, so I stopped watching Twitch. That's sad. I pretty much set like... I set a goal for myself, or more of a deadline. If a year from now, if I'm like in a similar spot now, a year from now, like stream-wise, like barely made any growth, I'll stop. But I'm giving myself a year to get to where I want to be. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn this shit way down. Turn down to like 4. No, turn down. Okay, let's try that. Let's replay that raid notification now.
If this is your house,
hey,
you need to speak up now, because something happened out there that cannot be reversed.
It's the exact same as the host one, but at least there's one now. Yeah, someone raided me the other day too, and it didn't play the notification. It's like, huh. That sucks, man. Did I get lucky? Yeah, I mean, you definitely did. Don't let that, like, don't feel bad, though. Like, it's just, you know, that's Twitch. Luck is, like, a large part of the game. It's like people will tell you that having, like, really good equipment is a good place to start, but at the same time, I hop into fucking people, like, you know, people with thousands of viewers, and you know their mic quality is garbage. Their mixing is garbage. Like they don't seem to care about this shit, and yet they have thousands of viewers. So it's it's not necessarily about that. Yeah, having a nice sounding mic makes it so that maybe less people are turned off by the way your stream sounds, but in the end, people who are gonna stay are people who are gonna stay. Ah, no more pee-pee. I got our elixirs. Yeah, what I have? What? How many followers do I have now? Like 32, something like that. And that's pretty cool to me. Like 30-something people, were liked my content enough to drop a follow. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, probably. I was there at the first hour of the stream, but only followed after 16 hours. Yeah, I don't think I have any lurkers as far as I'm aware. There's people like where it looks like they're lurkers, but then I search up their names and you can't find them on Twitch, which means they're just like bots or whatever, like Twitch bots that just like monitor streams or whatever. I don't think as far as I've noticed, I don't think I have any lurkers. Any people who just like hang out and don't follow or haven't followed. Usually if they're here for like an hour, they follow. Which I don't know, maybe that's just a testament to me being a cool guy. What's your IGN, by the way? It is Colturn. Here, I'll type it in chat. In case you want to see that shiny Axu. Yeah, dude, whisper it to me or something, I don't know. Whisper it to me. I shouldn't say that. It's too weird. I was gonna say daddy, but it's kind of weird. Sometimes I like to say daddy, like, ironically, but it doesn't always come off right. You gotta know your audience, Lil Dre wants to be my friend. Yeah. Yeah. More friends the merrier. What was that beep? I just heard beep. Fucking, this training, I feel like is gonna take forever. Well, me and FoodX Music used to run around watching every single English streaming PokéMMO. Oh, he whisper. Oh, that's what that ding was. It was a whisper. How do I... There we go. Nice and brown. It's even usable for campaign. Dude, look at those IVs, not EVs. You could use that in campaign. And following every single one. Ah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty chill. To me, the PokéMMO community is like... seems in general pretty chill. Like, people just kind of seem like they hop around streams and try to support other smaller people playing PokéMMO. It's, it's neat. What do you gonna nickname it? It's bold. FoodX Music never comes to my streams anymore. Shaking my head. Yeah, dude, he never comes to my streams anymore. We were supposed to battle, dude. I think that's the one who wanted to battle me. Was it FoodX Music that wanted to battle me after my Sinnoh run? Or was it my Hoenn run? I don't know. I think it might have been him. I got some things to do, Earl. IRL, yeah. Yeah, life do be getting in the way. Don't know what you're gonna nickname him yet? Name him... I can't think of anything. I got nothing. Thinks a bit with his alt, OBEE, you know? That's how you say it, right? Yeah, I recognize that name. I see when he pops on every now and then. Usually not on for very long. How do I go back? This way. I need electric Pokemons. Where's my Raichu? There we go. Alright, you've got 8 more levels. You've got 9 more levels. Doesn't stop him from going to Mozzie's streams. Hey, I know who that is! Only because I was looking at my stream analytics and I share a bunch, or a large percentage of my viewers, also look at his stream, according to my analytics. Last time I've seen him is in a Bongai stream. He's the big kuna for MMO streaming. Yeah, see, like, dude, I could never do that. Just play one game. I mean, maybe he does. Maybe he hasn't always only played PokéMMO, but fuck, dude. The advice that people give to just like stick to one game for a while, I hate that advice because I couldn't, dude. I get bored. I'll probably play Biomutant for like, I'll probably play Biomutant until I beat it, and then I'll switch to something else, like, and then maybe I'll eventually come back for like a new game plus. But yeah, I could never just like only ever play one game. I'd die. It's critical advice though, in my opinion. The problem is, for a lot of people, it's not, it's like, to me, for a lot of people, it's bad advice because if you're like me, you're not having fun if you're just playing the same game every day. And like who's gonna want to watch you if you're obviously not having fun? Like, I can never imagine being like an Overwatch streamer. I play Overwatch like once a week and I think that's good enough. I didn't even fucking finish my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. I mean, I didn't start it on stream either, but I like got to the point where I was gonna start doing DLCs, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to start playing other games now. Because I just started playing New Vegas to like start out streaming again because it's easy. I'll eventually go back and do the DLCs. Oh, show. Still need to do more Dragon Quest 9 as well. I haven't played that in a long time. Most interesting streamer in PokéMMO that I've seen is Vindex, but it's been 2 months since he last streamed. The only PokéMMO person I've ever followed was a guy by the name of Burlap TV, and he stopped streaming around April of last year. It went ghost mode. But it also wasn't his main game. He just is what I found him through. He played it until he was done with all the regions, and then he switched to something else. Miss you, Burlap. Fucking hope you're not dead. guy literally bought an Umbreon onesie, and every time someone falls, he does a tail whip. Streaming Sea of Thieves right now. Stop streaming MMO, which is sad. I'm eventually gonna probably stream some Sea of Thieves. But, we'll see. Right now I do... The only time I ever play multiplayer games is on Overwatch Thursdays, and on my break days. Basically, Mondays and Fridays are my off days, but if I'm gonna play games with my friends, I just stream it anyways, because, like, you know, I might as well. Yeah, Thursday is Overwatch days, until we get tired of playing Overwatch again. Big Sid. Yeah, Sedge. There. I forget that chat exists most of the time. Not Twitch chat, but PokéMMO chat, because I always have it collapsed. By the way, how do you guys like my overlay? I always forget to ask people when they come in. It's good to get people's opinions. I personally love it. I only play WoW with my friends, and we are stuck at silver. I know we suck. Yeah. It's like I know I'm like above... I would say I'm above average at first-person shooter games when I actually, like, enjoy the game and get into it. But, you know, I have no illusions to me being some, like, god-tier player where, like, you know, when mistakes are being made in the game, it's everybody else's fault except mine, you know? I'm very good about being like, you know, this... I died here because, you know, I could have done this better. And also, I'm just, like, it's just... As long as it's not competitive, like, you know, competitive Overwatch, like comp, it's easy for me not to get mad about, like, losing or team not being good, because it's like, you know, it's just game, you know? Just playing to get loot boxes, basically. And for the fun. Better than mine for sure, lol. I have never played Valorant and probably never will, because I am not a PC gamer. When I'm not playing PokéMMO on my computer, I'm playing games on my Xbox. I used to do Overwatch comp, like, back when it was still sub Season 10, like, in the original times. And, I think the best I ever did was, like, High Platinum or something. No. Yeah? Right? Maybe is Platinum above... Is Platinum below Silver and Gold or above Silver and Gold? I can't remember. I wasn't terrible. I was okay. The only problem with Overwatch now is with roll queue, I never get to play DPS anymore. Unless I want to queue for like 40 fucking minutes. Never played Overwatch, but seen some clips. I honestly love Overwatch. Even when I get mad and decide that I don't like Overwatch anymore, I still love Overwatch. I'll always have the memories of the slow building of hype as I watched the game slowly unfurl on PC and then eventually get announced that it was going to have a console release once it had a full release, when originally it was supposed to just be a PC game. I remember watching all of them early gameplays, getting all hyped, being like, oh, this looks so good, dude. When everyone was like, this is just a TF2 clone. Overwatch was so nice back then, yeah. I'm a Bastion man, ew. Why did it even die? I mean, it's not really dead. Okay, what can I say? I have the Bastion gold weapon. I don't think I've bought... Actually, that's not true. I have the gold weapon for McCree. I think that's it. But other than that, I never really bought the gold weapons because I've always thought gold weapons were tacky. They look better in Overwatch, but I haven't really been a huge fan. Yeah, Overwatch is definitely still kicking. It's like, there's still a big player base. It'll probably get bigger again once Overwatch 2 comes out. It seems like Overwatch League isn't as big as it used to be, definitely. And that's a part of it's because they switched from Twitch to YouTube streaming. And then also because less money got pumped into it, I believe, once they got acquired by Activision. Yes, I've played Team Fortress. I hate Pyromane. I've played Team Fortress 2 maybe 3 times. Back when I tried to play it on my, like, shitty laptop back when I was in, like, high school. I don't know, maybe that'd be fun to play one day on stream. I wouldn't have anyone to play with, though. Unless... I'm gonna give my friend my mini PC that I don't use anymore, so maybe he'd play. I think he could run it. Fun game in your opinion? Yeah. I mean, like, I was interested in playing it, I just was like... My computer, you know, could run it on, like, low settings. And I was awful with keyboard and mouse because I was a console player. So I just kind of gave up on trying to play it. Yeah, I've pretty much always been a console player. Mostly because, like, I don't know, I grew up playing fucking GameCube and PS2 and Nintendo 64, and then when I was in middle school, my dad bought me a 360. So it's, you know, it's what I've had. I've had more consoles than I have had home computers. Computer I have now is technically the 3rd computer I've ever owned, because I got that laptop when I was in high school, and then I bought the mini PC like not even a year ago, and then I bought this one to replace that. Yeah, I was streaming for like when I first started streaming was back in November, and I streamed for a month and then I stopped. And back then I used a mini PC and it worked mostly fine. But once I moved, it just like refused to stay on with all of my streaming stuff plugged in. So I just had to buy a new computer. I didn't really have a choice. And with my new computer, really the only thing that's shitty in it is the GPU. Everything else is, you know, okay. The only problem is replacing the GPU. I've looked it up, and they intentionally make it a pain in the ass. It'd also be more expensive than just buying a new GPU because I'd also have to buy a new power unit. It's kind of why I can't stream at 1080p, but I realized, you know what, it's better to stream at 720 anyways because I don't have transcoding since I'm not affiliated, so it's better to stream at 720. fun fact, in Valorant they're having a World Tour tournament, but the players said that the PC issued was just above average, which isn't what they are used to since they mostly use high graphic ones. Oh yeah, so their play is going to be off. But this the stage is so damn good, like a glass floor with lighting and shit. Interesting. So they went hard with the decorations, but skimped on the computers. Nice. Yeah, even, like, people say even playing on, like, a monitor that's, like, a different hertz setting than, like, what you're used to playing on, like, fucks up their gameplay. I mean, I don't know anything about this shit, man. I use a fucking... a TV for my main monitor that I've had for... I've had it since I was... Fuck, how old was I? 18, 19? So I've had it for a good 5-6 years. That's my main monitor. And, you know, it's just a 32-inch, you know, $200 at the time, you know, flat screen TV. My new monitor, I don't know what its refresh rate or whatever nonsense is, but it was cheap. And it wasn't a brand that I didn't recognize, so I was like, fuck it. Although, I did learn that when you buy cheap monitors, you're supposed to know that that bitch ain't gonna have speakers in it. I didn't think about that. I got the monitor and was like, why isn't it making any sound? Exactly, yeah. Yeah, they maybe should have spent a little bit more money on the equipment than the extravaganza. The flourish, you know? Alright, what are these people at? Oh my god, this leveling feels like it's taking so long. They're like halfway there, if that. I mean, I guess they both needed like 15 levels. I'm almost tempted to do horde battling, even though I don't really like it. I went with the cheapest 144 Hz curved monitor I could find. I almost got a curved monitor. Almost. I found a decent, like, 32-inch curved monitor that I was going to use to replace my main TV. And then I realized that the only reason I would want to replace my main TV as my monitor was because I would want to use my TV screen for actually watching TV, like laying in bed instead of using it for my computer. But I don't like... It's like just small enough that I don't like the distance away from me that it would be. Like, it's just far enough away that I'm like, I don't really like this. So I just decided I just upgraded my smaller monitor. It was like a old 19-inch TV that couldn't even display at 1080p. And I upgraded that monitor to like a 23-inch Acer monitor, and then I'm still just using my old TV as a screen, and I'm just gonna buy like a 40-inch TV to mount on my wall. No regrets. What's so good with curved monitors? Even a friend of mine bought one. So I said the same thing before my friend got one, and then I was at his house while he was using it, and I was like, I don't know, I can't think of like a selling point for why you should buy it, but just like looking at it, I was like, you know what, maybe I like curved screens. This looks nice. It's good. But it probably would have been a little janky because I would have only had one curved monitor. And then I would have had like one 32-inch curved monitor and then another like 23-inch not curved monitor on the same wall mount, and it just, you know, it wouldn't look as nice. I mean, it doesn't look that great now. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. That's right, more Thunderbolt. Yeah, I definitely couldn't tell you what is good about them, other than I looked at one and I was like, you know what, I actually kind of like this. I saw it in person and I was like, I kind of like it. Ah, no PP. I keep forgetting. My PP. So great in your opinion. Do you have any, like, feeling depth even in 2D games? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, do you have any, like, you know, actual things to back up why curved monitor is good? And there you go. There's one reason. Better feeling of depth. I also feel like having a curved monitor would make like a super wide FOV look less janky. Because I feel like in some games a really wide FOV looks kind of weird. But I feel like with a curved monitor that would maybe alleviate that feeling a little bit. I'll probably buy a curved monitor if I need a second monitor, but I currently don't need one. I only need one for streaming. Because I kind of have to have, especially because I mostly stream from Xbox, and I don't stream from my Xbox, but I stream Xbox gameplay. And so it'd be really hard to like have OBS and the game open on the same screen. Like if you're doing Xbox, like I'd have to watch my game through the preview, which I don't really want to do. I can use our TV as a second screen sometimes. Yeah. That's nice, yeah. Yeah, like I said, my main monitor, my bigger one that has the game on it, is just a TV that I've had for years. The only way in which my setup is still janky from before I moved is that I don't have another HDMI cable to like have a separate one for both my PC and my Xbox. So whenever I want to like switch over to play an Xbox game, I have to unplug the HDMI from the computer and then snake it back down and plug it into the Xbox, or vice versa. Have to unplug it from the Xbox and snake it back up into so I can plug it into the computer. It's kind of a pain in the ass every time I have to do it. I like have to get underneath my desk and then like push it up and then like try to reach around and grab it while it's, you know, within reach. It's a little jank, but I just gotta buy another HDMI cable. My last setup was like, I mean, it was cozy in a way. You know, I just realized that my fucking... Why isn't... I'm not gonna worry about it right now. So my last setup was basically in my... It wasn't basically in a closet. It was in a closet. It was in my closet. It was a very small closet. It literally had enough room for me to sit in there and stream. And I sat in a piece of a sectional that was like old, and the like cushions were like deformed, and it like wasn't really comfortable. And like there was like barely any room to like move around or like set anything down, and like it would get really hot in there, and it just wasn't good. It made me not want to stream because it just wasn't comfortable. And then I moved, and now I have a much better stream setup. I hate cable management. I never do those. I mean, if someone looked at my cables right now, they'd be like, dude, you need to manage your cables. But to me, they're as managed as they're gonna get. Like, they're not tangled. I can easily differentiate one wire from the other. Like, it's good enough. They're not in the way. So long as the cables inside my PC look sharp, I don't mind messy externals. Zip ties, yeah. Yeah, no, like my cables, someone would probably tell me I need to clean them up, but to me, they're good enough. Nothing's tangled. Like I said, you know, I can easily differentiate which one is what, where, you know, where one's going and what have you. You know, it's organized in my own way. As long as I don't touch it or anything, I'm good. Haven't said it yet, but you have an excellent voice for commentary. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I did get told a lot when I was playing Night in the Woods. I don't know if you guys know what that game is, but it's like more of like a side-scrollery narrative, like text game. And I did like voices for like every different character in that game, and people seem to really enjoy that. So it's good to know that my normal voice is good too. You're the first to say anything, so I appreciate it. Hopefully when my new mic gets here, it'll sound even better, because this is like a sub $20 microphone right now. I forgot to get more PP. That's okay, I got elixirs. It's honestly, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do streaming. Because, I mean, there was a time when I kind of wanted to do radio, but then, you know, radio's dying, so, you know, I should try and do something else. And I always thought I at least had, like, an okay voice for doing something like that, and, like, I could always work on it to get more of, like, that radio-iness to it. But, you know, it's nice to hear that, you know, someone agrees with me. I like my voice. Cheap mic with good settings, pricey mic with bad settings. Exactly. I remember Knack being criticized because of his mic. Had no EQ. Yeah, if you go to my YouTube, and you go back to like my original, not original streams, but like when I first started streaming again, like a month and a half ago, like you can tell I wasn't using an equalizer, and it's because I didn't realize I could just download one. But here, you want to hear what this mic sounds like without any of the filters on it? You probably won't be able to hear it, period. Here, I'm disabling all of them. This is without the without my EQ on, all right? I turned the compressor off and you couldn't hear me, period. This is with the... Oh god, I'm sorry, I'm peaking. I'm sorry, I'm turning it... I'm sorry, I didn't realize how bad that was going to be. I turned the expander off, and I could see the hum, and then I could see how bad I was peaking. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Fucking RIP to your guys' ears, dude. Oh my god, oh shit. Yeah, that's with the I turned the expander off and that's what happened. Yeah, I have my equalizer, which was a plugin I downloaded. I'll turn it back on now. I have a compressor, an expander, and noise suppression, just so, like, you know, keyboard and stuff. And other random noises. But yeah, this mic is awful. I didn't realize it was going to be that bad, though. I think it's just because I have the gain turned up so high on one of them. The output gain. Because I'm a quiet talker. I'm a quiet talker. It's gone now, though. You guys are good. You're safe. Yeah, I even tried backing away from the mic and talking quieter, and it was still turbo peaking. There was no going back from that. I just had to turn my thing back on. Yeah, no, this mic, without it being on sale on Amazon, it's a bundle. It's the microphone, a boom arm, you know, shock mount, pop filter, little foam filter thing, and the garbage XLR cable that's like it's male to it's like a male to a headphone jack, and then that came with like an adapter, and all that for 45 bucks, which means the mic itself is probably less than $20. I had to buy a new XLR cable because the one it came with was garbage. I just had to buy a real, like an actual XLR cable. When I bought it, I thought it was broken because it didn't work because I didn't have phantom power and I didn't know I needed that. So I ordered another one. I still have both of them. But yeah, no, this mic is awful. It took me so long to get it sounding good. But now I'm getting like I have like a $200 mic that I got on sale for about $150. It's on its way. It's gotten a lot of good reviews from like podcasters and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll be a nice, noticeable improvement. Because I try to listen to this mic in my headset, like with the monitor on, and I know it doesn't sound exactly like my voice, but I can't pinpoint why. Like, I'm not, like, I don't have the ears for that. I haven't, like, studied audio engineering. I want to, but I haven't. I don't know what I'm listening to. Spurs for the HyperX Quadcast S, but know nothing about audio software. Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, thankfully, I haven't bought any mics that, like, are super complicated with, like, how much you can change. Because, oh god, dude, I'd spend so much time on that. I'd blow my brains out, probably. The streamer I used to watch a lot, he bought an SM7B after streaming for a while because he, you know, he wanted the upgrade because everyone said it was good. And then he spent a week and a half trying to get it to sound how he wanted it, and he, like, couldn't get it to sound exactly how he wanted it, so he returned it. He literally spent over a week just trying to get it to sound right. And it's like, yeah, this just isn't for my voice, and he returned it. It's like, fuck, dude, that's such an expensive mic. Just be like, nah. I didn't even want to drop $200 on a mic. I mean, I didn't. It was $150 plus tax, but even that, I was like, man, I don't need a new mic right now. I probably shouldn't buy this, but it's like, fuck, it's on sale. Is it gonna be on sale again? It was on sale through a non-prime seller, so like it's taking a while to get here. China is not very close, guys. I don't know if you know this. I'll tell a story about my mic again. The mic I'm currently using is the first one I bought. When I bought it, I tried plugging it into my computer. It straight up didn't work. I thought I could just plug it into my computer because the end that needed to be plugged in was a headphone jack. So I was like, oh, okay, this should work. Didn't work. Eventually realized it's because I needed phantom power. You know, got a cheap mixer, and then it started working, and then, you know, I realized how terrible it sounded, and I had to work on that. Oh, I totally forgot why I was even telling this story. So I returned, when I got the first one, it didn't work because I didn't know I needed phantom power, so I said it didn't work, ordered a replacement, and was going to return this one. Was too lazy, never returned it. I still have both of them. I used the second one for a while because I eventually realized it was that I needed phantom power. And then that one always had kind of a consistent hum that I tried so hard to get rid of. But no matter what I did, it was always there because, like, it was loud enough that I couldn't cut it out. I could cut out some of it, but, like, when I was talking, like, at this level, there would be a hum that was close to, like, my level of talking, so it was impossible to just cut it out. And then after a while of just getting fucking annoyed with it, I was like, fuck it, let's just go back, let's grab the first mic, see if it works any better. Maybe it's just this mic. What do you know, I pull out the first mic, I fucking throw it on, no hum. It works perfectly fine. Haven't had any problems with any hums or like interference type shit since starting using this one. I just think it's funny that the second one I ordered ended up being the one that actually didn't really work as well as it was supposed to. Still got the other one sitting in my closet. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna throw it away. My mom said I should sell it on like OfferUp or something, but it's like, I mean, I guess I could just list it for like really cheap and just be like, you're getting what you're paying for, you know? I only paid $30 for it, so technically 60 because I bought 2 of them and also plus tax and everything. Only like 66. Ah, my pee-pee. Not my pee-pee. Even when it comes to like mic settings and like it being intimidating, like trying to fuck with shit like that, even just using the basic ass like equalizer plugin I downloaded, I was like, fuck dude, I do not know what I'm doing right now. I just put on one of the defaults and then it fucked with it a little bit so that like the richness of my voice came through a little bit more, and I didn't, because basically before I had the equalizer on it, my voice just sounded higher than it really is. Like the more of like the deeper, richer tones weren't really coming through. Because my voice is like a weird mix where like I get deeper and higher at like random points. I don't consistently stay deep or stay high. Oh, you should hear me when I fucking wake up in the morning. Fucking Smoky Voice McGee over here. Not to toot my own horn, but toot toot, you know? I realized I haven't taken a single hit of my vape pen the entire time I've been streaming, which is uncommon. That means it's time. What, Thrash? Get out of here, I don't need it. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's a little clogged. If I had to make a list of reasons why I don't like buying dab cartridges, one of the reasons would be that they get clogged with resin. Oh, I didn't think that was gonna make me cough so much. Did I choke? No. I took a hit off my dab pen. And sometimes if I take a full hit, it makes me cough, and sometimes it doesn't. Still had a pee-pee. Forgetting. It'll pass. Ooh, getting a little sweaty. That's fucking dabs for you. I live where it's legal, so don't call the cops on me, please. Please! Don't dox me. Yeah. Please don't die. I promise I won't. I guarantee. I'm an experienced THC consumer. I got this. I say as I cough my lungs out. Thank you for the follow, Chillin420. Cheers. Yes, cheers indeed. Nice to have a fellow 420 enthusiast here. I mean, technically I didn't ask if anybody else was, but your name makes it apparent. Have a winged egg. Wow. That's not the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I don't know what is. I forgot to restore my pee-pee. A weg, if you will. Jesus Christ, this new chair is so much more comfortable than the one I was using before. Fuck. I'm just like... It just like came into my head just now because I'm like chilling here, like lounging, like in this chair, just like straight chilling. It's like I couldn't do this in the other chair. I had to like sit up straight the whole time and try not to slouch because there was no backing to the chair really. Those were rough times. I used that shit for like 2 months. Oh, now I just have phlegm at the bottom of my throat. I'm gonna have to deal with that now. Oh, you guys want to hear the story of me trying to get a new chair? Because there's a story to that too. I'm just gonna assume you're gonna say yes. I ordered one from a resale site where essentially they just buy shit in bulk and then sell it for a little bit cheaper. It was some Australian website. I don't know, seemed legit. I ordered the chair. It was what, 56 bucks for like a brand new like office chair with like Serta cushioning, and I was like, all right, this seems dope, I accidentally placed 2 orders because you could only place orders through PayPal, and it kept fucking up, and apparently I placed 2. But besides that, like on the website it kept saying that my package was still awaiting shipping even like weeks after I'd ordered the product. So I finally contacted PayPal. Well, actually that's not true. I looked up the company, the website, and I you know, was like checking out the credibility. Every comment I could find was like, I ordered this and they didn't give it to me, should have known it was fake, you know, price too good to be true, they never actually sent you anything, blah 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 blah. You know, people are like, it's been 2 months, I haven't gotten anything, it's been 3 months, I haven't gotten anything. It's a general consensus, people aren't getting their stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool, it's a scam, guaranteed. I can just get my money back from PayPal because I didn't get my product. So I, you know, contact PayPal, be like, hey, this company's a scam, their contact information is fake, because it was, and, you know, I want my money back. About a week later, like, literally right before the deadline that the company had to, like, contact PayPal and prove that they sent me the stuff, they sent PayPal shipping information for both chairs. Shipping information that I had yet to receive, period, on anything. They gave them the shipping information, so they're like, okay, we're not refunding you because they proved to us that they sent it to you. And the same day that they sent me the email saying we weren't giving you your money back was the same day that PayPal notified me that my things had shipped. When I went to check the shipment information, both items had already been delivered between a week to 3 weeks after the items were ordered. Nothing ever came to my house. Never got anything. As far as I can tell, I'm the only person they've ever sent anything to. Unless, like, fucking UPS and PayPal are in on the scheme, you know. Because we tried talking to UPS and they were like, sorry that we talked to the driver and they don't remember where they dropped your package off at, which I wasn't surprised, but it's like both of them were apparently delivered here. Didn't get either of them. And I still haven't gotten my money back. Because PayPal was like, eh. But it's like, what did they send me? There was shipment information through UPS. It had a driver with us that had signed off on the package. So it's like, what did they send me and where did it go? But yeah, PayPal's being like, well, basically like I can't prove that they didn't send it to me essentially, so like they're like not wanting to give me my money back. That's the thing though. One of the packages, I think one of them was a mistype, but one of them was 13 pounds, which, you know, is about how much you'd think a package of a chair would weigh. One of them was 0.3 pounds. I think that one was an error. But it's like, it literally says the driver like signed off on a package. So it's like there was something. They sent something. But it didn't come to my house. But that's the thing. It couldn't be air if one of them weighed 13 pounds. They sent me something, and I think purposely put put a slightly wrong address in, so that it wouldn't actually go to my house. That's the only thing I could think of. And then whoever got it was just like, I'll just keep it. Whatever it was, if it was a chair or not. Someone might have gotten 2 free chairs, or they got packages full of nothing. But like, it needs your signature. It didn't. It just says that... It basically just says that it required a driver sign-off, essentially. It required the driver to be like, yes, I did indeed drop this off here. But... it did, like, I just want to know where it went, honestly. It says that's the thing. It says they signed for it, but I never indicated I wanted a signature. So literally him signing for it was literally just them being like, I'm confirming that I dropped this off. Lamau, the guy with 2 chairs, be laughing. Yeah, like if they actually sent them and they just didn't come to my house, dude, that person got lucky. Or whoever found them on the side of the road that they got left on got lucky. The only thing I would say is wrong with them is that they're white, and white chairs are awful. Just because they get dirty. But other than that, free chairs. Yeah, I'm still trying to get my money back. I don't think I'm going to get it. That's why I finally was just like, fuck it. Just gonna go to Goodwill and see if I can find a chair. And hey, what do you know? There was literally one office chair there and it was $20. Not bad. Oh yeah, I wanted to figure out why... Chair is chair and free is free. Exactly. For some reason, my fucking bot isn't doing its bot things. Hold on, let me type in a command. See if it plays. See if I need to restart chatbot.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Okay, so the commands are playing, but it's not, the reminders aren't playing. What the fuck, bro? timers. Timers are on. Every 30 minutes. Why you no do what I tell you to do? You're supposed to be reminding people about the Discord and the YouTube and the commands. I'm gonna restart it. Yeah, not like at all three at the same time, but like on an interval of every 30 minutes. There's supposed to be a reminder about that you can join the Discord, that you can check out the YouTube for past VODs, and then one that just kind of reminds people that I have a whole bunch of commands that you can use. Because I always forget to tell people. Huh. Oh, what? Why? Okay, I figured out why it's not working. It's because it's what has the word? It's not connected to my Twitch account right now. For some reason, my off token isn't valid anymore. Fuck it, dude. I'll deal with it after stream. The commands are still working, so it's fine. It's weird that only the reminders aren't working. Everything else is working. Or the timers, I should say. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of sound commands if anyone's interested. I probably shouldn't say this, but you can spam them right now because all of the cooldowns are off because I turned them down. I turned them off yesterday for my friend. Every command on that list after the Roman numerals, those are all sound commands. So, you know, if you want, you can have fun with those. If not, that's cool too, you know? That's cool too. Super lit. Hey, why didn't hey work? Try it again. I wonder if it was just because the other one wasn't over yet. Yeah. Yeah, so it just won't overlap them. That's actually good to know. If one is playing, it won't play another one. You guys know what that's from? Anyone? Yeah, if you do crime again, you should hear it. Or that one. More than half of them, I would say, are from one show in particular.
Police, okay, because the only crime that's being committed today is the crime of ugliness.
One character in particular, even. I think my favorite is what about me? I think that's my favorite command. That or fuck you. Just because I like that song. It's very topical. You could use it. You could use it at like almost any time, you know. One time, someone asked me if any of these were TOS, and it's like, nah. Not saying, none of them are saying any slurs. I think they're mostly wondering about it being like clips from TV shows, basically, but no rules against it. Not like the clip is an entire episode. Need to go heal up after this. Get my PP back up. Although I just did notice that it looks like Metacham and Darmanitan are getting close to being done. Only problem is, fucking, I still have 4 other Pokemon to train, and I'm running out of trainers that I normally train on. I mean, I could switch to Horde battling, but that's a last resort. Horde battling's just so boring to me. Trainer battles are just at least like slightly more interesting. You know, only slightly, but still like it more. Also, you know, you get money. You can use that for things that cost money. For me, I use them for like revives and potions and max repels. Trying to decide if I want to actually get them all to level 55 or if I'm cool with just like going a couple levels below that. Because I mean, when I do get to level cap, the Elite Four is always like hella easy. So it's like, do I really need to get them all the way to level cap? I really only do it because I've always done it and because I don't want to break my streak of never losing to Elite Four. I've done this will be my, once I do the Unova 8th Elite Four, it'll be my 8th Elite Four run, and I've always done them first try. Because this is my second like full region playthrough. Get fucked. If, I think if I'm not done training by 9, I'll probably just switch to Biomutant even if I'm not, you know, done with Unova yet. Just because that's what I was originally planning on playing all day today. But I didn't stream yesterday because it was a day off and I just didn't feel like it. Although I should have used that time to finish Unova or at least do some of it. In the past, I've been able to fully train up a team by just hitting basically all the trainers I've hit so far. Plus, you know, some of the ones I skipped past. It's like, I'm not even done with 2 of them yet. So yeah, we're 2 hours and 20 minutes in. I'm not done leveling 2 of my Pokemon. So like, if you just go based on averages, it's gonna take me like 6 hours to fully level everyone. Plus, you know, more than that because they're still not done leveling up. So I think, I don't know. I think I'll probably just exhaust a lot, like the trainers I can battle in the area I tend to train, and then I might just switch over to Biomutant. But that, you know, that's still a little bit of time here. I still got a chunk of trainers to do. Oh, and then I guess I also haven't even, like, made my way to the Elite Four yet, like, through the cave or whatever. Victory Road. And that's, you know, that's some more trainers. I don't know, maybe I'll get them to, like, 53. Two below cap. Yeah, because I mean, I don't really want to fucking just be training for fucking a million hours, because it's not the most interesting to watch, and it's not the most interesting to do either. And Biomutant's a new game, a new experience. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. I feel like a lot of stuff the reviews are complaining about aren't things that are gonna ruin the game for me. Seems like it's still gonna be a pretty fun time. Alright, let's go get my Steelix again. Battle some more of the bikers. As well as the others. I might be able to use Darmanitan on his own to defeat this trainer that has all the Venusaurs. Let's take the experience share from Medicham. It is this lady who has all the Venusaurs. That'll be some chonky XP. Alright, let's see if I can one-shot him. They pretty thick, I don't know. Nice. As long as I don't miss, it's gonna be one-shots for days. I guess there could end up being one with more special defense or regular defense than the other ones, and maybe it survives one punch, but I doubt. Big doubt. Do 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 do. Honestly, I kind of feel like I'm debating all the people who followed today, because today is essentially, I mean, I'll probably do a little bit tomorrow because I'll have to, but today is essentially the last day of PokéMMO for a while. Besides, I guess, doing the Elite Four like tomorrow and then switching to Biomutant. But yeah, if you followed for just PokéMMO, sorry, but we almost done. I will come back eventually. There's a lot of other games I want to play. I am at some point, probably after Biomutant, going to play the GameCube Pokemon games, Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness. I think that's going to be a pretty fun time. Those are some games I quite enjoyed as a child. Who knows, maybe the game will be like way easier to me now that I actually like have balanced teams. Because I mean, I played those games when I was in like elementary school, middle school, and I mean, I didn't really care about having a balanced team. I just used the ones I liked. Which I'm sure made the game harder than it actually was. But yeah, I'm going to play those on the Dolphin emulator since I don't have my GameCube anymore. Still have the games though. I still own them. Got them on disc. I was thinking about buying a GameCube on Amazon. I might eventually, but I think for now I'll just use the Dolphin emulator. They're like $200 on Amazon, which isn't terrible. It's not who I want to put away. Right, yeah. And then I want a Steelix. Time to go fight some more bikers. They think they're so cool with their loud motorbikes. Wait until they get beat by a 10-year-old boy. There's these two here, and there's like a clump of them more to the right. To the northeast. I don't know how useful my my PokéMMO command. I just noticed he used it. I don't know how useful it is because like I don't know how many people are gonna accidentally stumble into a PokéMMO stream. You know, like if you're watching PokéMMO on Twitch, it's because you went into the PokéMMO section on Twitch. So like chances are you're not gonna need, you know, a download link, which is essentially what that's for. Although it doesn't take you to the download link, it just takes you to the website. But I guess that is a better way to do it, considering not everyone's going to download it on the same platform, so... Although I think there's a page that's literally just lists all the downloads on one page, so... I might change it to that. I don't know. I'm wondering if I should change my commands reminder. Instead of just saying like, hey, if you type exclamation point commands, there's a whole bunch of commands you can use. I'm thinking about just making the command reminder literally the commands command with maybe a little bit more words in there, but like, because I don't know, I just like, I want people to know that they're there and that they can use them. Because like, I don't know when I'm gonna have emotes, so I mean, I guess I think technically I could have BT TV emotes or something, but essentially that's what I want the sounds to be, is essentially like my emotes. Like I don't really want them to be considered sound commands. I more consider them like audio emotes, you know? But no one really uses them unless I tell them to. But that's mostly because I forget to remind people that they exist. Also, there's like usually not a a lot of heavy chatters hanging around. You know, they're not going to use it, so. Usually I think when people are tuned in my stream, if anything, it's in the background, I would assume. So I usually have streams. Background noise. You know, look at it when something funny happens, maybe a little rewind, since I'm always watching VODs. I rarely catch a stream live anymore. Either because I'm streaming, or just because I didn't notice that they went live, or I was doing something else, or whatever. I've become a VOD boy. Although I've always kind of been a VOD boy. Speaking of VODs, if you type !YouTube, you'll get a link to the YouTube channel where you can check out all the well, not all the past episodes, but most of them. You know, not the original month of streaming back in November, and not episode 9 of the stream, because that file got corrupted and lost forever. But this is what, episode 34? See, you know, there's some content on there if you want to check it out. If you like me, if you like my... I'm like trying to think of a word. My je ne sais quoi, you know? Am I using that word right? I don't know. Maybe, is that more than one word? I don't know. Do I have earthquakes left? I don't know. Probably not. 4. That's enough for one. It's enough for one more battle. I really do hope, like, obviously everyone hopes that eventually they get affiliate, but like, I already have ideas for emotes, and that's the only reason I even want affiliate. I don't care that you'd be able to give me money. It's like, if you want to do that, that's cool, I appreciate it. But being able to have emotes, my own custom emotes, that's way cooler. It's like I've said a lot, I'm not streaming to have it become a job where I can support myself. With like that in mind. I'm streaming because it's fun, I like it, but also because I'm just trying, like, basically my plan was to start streaming to help reignite my fading passion for playing video games. Because, you know, it gives me a reason to play. Other than it should be fun. But also, I feel like streaming stuff makes me more inclined to try things that I wouldn't normally play. Like, I never would have played Night in the Woods if I wasn't streaming it. Man, I really wish I had those VODs. I should have downloaded them before they got deleted by Twitch. That was a good playthrough. All my voices. It's got like a lot of different endings and like different stuff you can do, but I don't know if I'm ever going to replay it on stream. My mom texts me and says, when you come downstairs, can you fix my computer? It's such a mom thing to ask. You will get affiliate in no time, and yeah, the custom emotes are the best part of affiliate, lol. I don't know about no time, but, you know, it'd be chill. I mean, I'm pretty much just at the point where, like, I have to get the harder steps of affiliate, which is, you know, the three average viewers over the course of 30 days, and, 50 followers. I'm much closer now. I think I'm at, what, like 33 or something? Started the stream at like 27 or something like that. Maybe I should have a follow count ticker. I don't know. I just don't think anybody else cares about that number, so I don't see the point in having it on screen. And I don't have any, like, follow goals yet, so... Overheat. Nah, it's a special move. I'm good. Level is Azula. 53. Alright, I think you're good. Oh, I forgot Medicham doesn't even have the experience share anymore. Fuck. All this XP is gonna go to Darmanitan. I mean, I'm only one Pokemon in. I'm just gonna do the old log out trick. Do you want to continue? Nar. Here we go. Darmanitan don't need no more XP. Take. And let's put Darmanitan in the PC and grab Gabite. Perfect. I'm getting hungry. I don't like it. What did I even eat before stream? Oh, that's right. I had a mini pizza. Not really it's called a mini pizza, but it's really just a, you know, a personal pizza. Ferrothorn and let's just do Jeff, aka Gabite, so that he'll evolve. Gotta get Jeffrey nice and strong. Oh wait, Medicham still needs one, huh? Alright, let's take it off of Jeffrey. Good old Jeff. My name is Jeff. And give to Medicham. Medicham still needs one more level. And if it had any goddamn psychic moves, which I think I'm just going to have to take it to a move tutor so I can teach it Zen Headbutt. It'd be able to fight the bikers on its own, but you know, I'm not gonna go tutor it a move just so it can fight a couple trainers. Oh, for anybody here and listening, at some point in the month of June, possibly July, I'm guessing it's gonna be June. I'm going to be a part of like a coordinated like charity stream dealio for mental health. Essentially, there's just going to be a bunch of different people who are going to be streaming and trying to you know, raise money for it. And you know, if when they go offline, we're just going to like host, you know, the other people who are also doing the event, you know, try to support each other. And when I do it, I'm going to be doing Pokemon Fusion pixel art for every person that donates. So if you're interested in that, you know, that's going to be a thing eventually. My hope is that we get enough people who want to donate that like the entire stream or multiple streams actually ends up being doing the art itself. Because, you know, if no one's donating, then I'm just going to be playing like fucking PokéMMO or something, I don't know. But even if I raised like, I don't know, 20 bucks, I feel like that'd be cool, you know? Everything counts. It'd be nice if I was affiliate by then, but I find that highly unlikely. We'll see, though. Yeah, I like check there's a Discord that we're all in together, and I check it every day to make sure that like I got all the information. But so far they've started ironing out, you know, a decent amount of details, but not like date details or anything like that. Like they got like kind of like an overlay together and like other types of just like general things put together already. Make us all look unified, you know? I think it'll be fun. Because even if like 3 people donate, it takes me like on average 2 hours to do a fusion. So that's, you know, that's a 6-hour stream right there if even 3 people donated, so. Or 6 hours of art. I wish I was in a much more stable place financially, to where I could match the donations, but I definitely cannot do that. I will probably make a donation of myself, but I will not. I'm financially incapable of matching the donation. Yeah, there was one person in there who was already planning on doing like a charity stream that they did like a week ago or something, before they joined, and I think he said he raised like $450 and then he matched that. It's like, I could not do that. I do not have $450 to just give away. I wish I did. Although I am supposed to be getting more tax money back soon. But most of that I'm pretty sure I'm going to put in my savings. Maybe it'll be here sooner that I can make... I don't know. I guess if the total amount isn't too much, I could match it. But if it's like... If it gets even to like $100, I don't know if I'd be able to match it. Maybe if I had finally had a fucking job. But then if I had a job, I wouldn't be able to stream as much. I do really need to get a job, though. I'm tired of not having one. Unemployment's nice, but I really need to be active again. Doing something outside of my house. See, how close are you to 53? Pretty darn close. How many earthquakes do I have left? 3. I should be able to handle one more battle. So I'm going to get up after this battle. You might have just heard my voice like echoing a little bit because I was like holding a mason jar cup like up to my mouth about to take a drink as I was talking. But I'm going to take a break after this battle, like a quick break, and just use the restroom, grab some more drink. Oh, I have hiccups. And help my mom with her whatever computer problem she's having. It's always, I don't know why it's always been like this, but like just because like I like using computers, everyone just in my family just assumes that if something is going wrong with their laptop that I'll know what to do. And it's like, usually I can figure it out because it's something simple, but like eventually it's gonna, I mean, a couple times it's been something where it's like, I have no idea. Like, I use computers, you know, I'm not knowledgeable about them. One earthquake left, one Pokemon left. It's perfection. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Alright, let's fly to the Poke Center, heal up, and then I will enter break mode. Probably won't even be 10 minutes. But I'll throw on some music anyways, just in case. Go ahead and switch screens to my beautiful Be Right Back screen. You guys want to know what my Be Right Back screen used to look like? That minus the letters. Yeah, that's my old Be Right Back screen. Made it in Paint. I don't know, I kind of like the videos better, but I also like the jankiness of the Paint thing, so I still have them in case I ever want to switch back. But yeah, I'm going to throw on some music, and then I will be back as soon as possible. Hello, hello, I am back. I don't know how long that took, but, sorry if it was more than 10 minutes. My mom has a strange problem with her laptop, so I was trying to help her. Its Wi-Fi setting has like disappeared. Like she apparently used to use it on Wi-Fi all the time. That's like the only way you can use it because it doesn't even have an Ethernet port in it. And now when you go to its different like ways to connect to the internet, it has Bluetooth, hotspot, and a broadband connection instead of a Wi-Fi one. And it's like, who even uses broadband internet anymore? My mom certainly wasn't. But I told her after stream I would try and find a fix. Cause there's literally like, I thought maybe she just like always had it hooked up to like, you know, the like with Ethernet or something and just didn't remember, or like was on a hotspot and didn't remember. But the using the hotspot doesn't even like work if she like tries, like it doesn't work, period. Because like my phone has a hotspot that I can turn on, and the other option is Bluetooth or broadband, and my mom definitely didn't have broadband internet, so something happened to her computer between living in California and moving back here. My mom thinks my sister did something to it, but it's like, I don't know what she could have possibly done to it. I think I healed up before I walked away, correct? Correct. And Metacham, you are almost 53? Oh, you are literally right there. Fight a wild Pokemon. I didn't grab a snack, and I probably should have. I mean, I have like a bunch of chips underneath my desk in like a little wooden crate, like my little snack box. But I don't want to eat anything crunchy, really. I wanted to have some yogurt. There, now you no longer need the XP share. If I can get them all to 53, before I'm done, like, running out of trainers, then I'll just do the Elite Four that way. Otherwise, I'll just train more tomorrow and then do the E4 at level cap. What am I? Oh yeah, XP share. Gotta level up my Gabite so it'll evolve finally. Have to get back into my chillaxing position. Oops. Didn't even mean to go in the grass. I can't stop thinking about how glad I am that I have this chair now. It's just, it's so much better. It's so much better. I was like suffering in that other chair, TBH. And now I'm just like, I'm like reclined a little bit. You know, I'm nice and cushioned. You know, shit's good. My shoulders aren't hurting, or more specifically, my right shoulder isn't hurting from not having anywhere to rest my arms. And now I consider it my lucky chair because I got 5 follows today. Wow. I think that's the best follower day I've ever had. So it's my lucky chair now. Especially because my follow's been a little dry the last couple streams, but you know, that's just the way she goes. Can't really complain. That's just Twitch for you. I just gotta do some more networking. I'm trying, you know, doing some things here and there. Once I start using a camera, I'll probably start using Instagram a little bit more, because I have an Instagram, but I haven't revealed what I look like yet, and it has a bunch of pictures of me, so gotta keep it a mystery. Also, there's just like, there probably is some cringy shit on there, but I'll keep it up, you know? If you know, if there's some roast material on there, I'll leave it up to be roasted upon. Because there's stuff on there from back when I was like 17, when I made it. And that was 7 years ago. Earthquake. The only stuff I've ever deleted off of my Instagram was like anything that was related to like a girl that I wasn't with anymore, or anything that was just like turbo cringy, probably, that I deleted at some point. But other than that, like, I've got like, I only have like 500 fucking posts or something. Uh, 313. So not 500, 300. And too many of them are just pictures of myself. It's weird. I scroll through like all my pictures, and I feel like I don't post a lot of pictures of myself, but then I see how many pictures of them are pictures of myself, and it feels like a lot, you know? But it's like a lot of pictures I post are just like pictures of like the sky and shit, you know? I don't really post anything interesting, but once I start using it for Twitch, you know, I'd probably start posting more and just post Twitch related things and just not give a shit if the people who follow me now care or not. I already posted on there one time that I was live and no one gave a shit, so I couldn't care less. I just don't have a... First of all, I don't have a huge friend group, but second of all, I don't have a lot of friends who, like, avidly watch Twitch. Like, one of my friends uses Twitch a little bit, but not really. And then my other friend doesn't use Twitch, like, period. And it's like... I guess I have like one other friend and she might use Twitch, but I don't know. I stopped talking to her when she kept ignoring me, so I just, you know, I don't know what she's up to. I don't know, I'm just one of those people where it's like, if it feels like you don't really want to talk to me that much, I'm just not going to talk to you. And if, like, you leave me on red a lot, I'm just not going to message you anymore. More specifically, if you leave me on red and never, like, never reply to the message that you didn't reply to, you know? Like, you just expect me to start the conversation again. It's like, no, you clearly aren't interested in talking to me, so I'll just dip. But I also, like, I will admit that I don't have a lot of interesting things to talk about through text, honestly. I just don't do enough with my life. I don't know. I'm just gonna hang out in my room. Especially since COVID, you know. I've been chilling in my room quite a bit. Really, the only difference is just that I, you know, stopped working at the place I was working at, so I was home more. But otherwise, it didn't change how often I, like, go out or anything. I already never went out. Restaurants are closed, doesn't bother me. Gym's closed, doesn't bother me. Theater's closed. Doesn't bother me. Park's closed. Doesn't bother me. I was already a homebody. It's mostly just because I don't have anyone to do things with, so I just prefer not to do things. Because, like, you know, I don't want to go see a movie by myself. I don't want to go to a restaurant by myself. I don't want to work out by myself. But, I don't have any friends who, like, live near me or have cars. It's weird. I don't have a car, and also none of my friends have cars. Or driver's licenses. Is that why we're friends? Were we drawn to each other? All of us drawn to each other because we're too old to not have licenses? I know how to drive. Let's be clear. I know how to drive. I just don't have a car or a license. Why? Mostly because I think about having a car, and then I think about all the random things that just come up sometimes that you have to pay for. And it's like... And then also insurance. It's like... I think I'd rather just not have a car right now. I'd rather just take the bus and continue to not go anywhere like I normally do. It's fuck, dude. my sister, like, I forget why, but had to get her tires replaced, like all of them. And, like, she didn't have a choice, or else she wasn't gonna be able to drive her car. So, you know, she had to drop like 850 bucks on it. It's like, fuck, dude, if I just suddenly had to drop 850 on my car, like, that shit would have to wait a while. I rarely have, like, a spare, like, $100 at the end of the month. And a lot of it is my own fault, I will admit. Because I spend too much of it, mostly on food. Delivery food specifically. And then recently I've been spending a lot on stream, like for my computer and monitor and desk and all that stuff. Hey, I'm still paying rent though, so that's what matters. That's what counts. Man, I'm starting to feel like I'm not going to get to Biomutant tonight, but I really want to play it. I mean, I could... I guess if it gets to like 9 o'clock, and I'm like at the point where I could just do the Elite Four, I'll probably just do the Elite Four, and then just play Biomutant for a couple hours. That, or I'll just save starting Biomutant for tomorrow. I don't know. I messed up my plans. It's my own fault. I should have just fucking finished Unova yesterday. I had all day to do it. I literally did nothing. I want to see if the tracking for my mic on Amazon has changed at all. Because on the actual, like, website I can track it on, like, with the tracking number, it looks like it says it's going to be here in 2 days, but that doesn't seem correct to me. As far as I'm aware, it left China, or at least it left its like base carrier facility on the 25th. Wait, didn't it say the 24th the other day? Whatever. I guess they are like an almost entire day ahead of us. That makes sense. Because it's saying it's in their local time. Okay, I'm gonna check the website tracking again. This is why it's like... like, ordering things is a little frustrating to me, just because, like, I order it, and then every day, even when I'm given, like, a concrete date it'll be here, it's just, like, every day I'm looking at it, like, is it almost here? Is it almost here? Is it almost here? Yeah, it says in transit, 2 days. Shipping label created, arrived at a sort facility, shipment processed, and operational center. Yeah, I mean, it's, according to this, it's saying it's going to be here in 2 days. I don't know if I trust that, but we'll see. If it is here in 2 days, then I'll have 1 day to use it before I will be not streaming for a couple days. I guess I should be telling people about that. I will be putting it on my schedule down there in my about section. But Friday, I am going to be helping my friend move, and then I'm going to stay the night. So I probably won't. So Friday I already wasn't going to stream because it's day off, but Saturday, I probably won't stream. I'll probably come home like early Sunday and then stream Sunday. Maybe just do a long stream on Sunday. Although, I have a feeling most of my streams are going to end up being longer than they have been in the last month and a half, just because I have a much more comfortable chair now. I don't have big tailbone pain every time I want to adjust myself, or whenever I stand up. My beautiful, beautiful lucky chair. Alright, it's time to toke up again. Take another hit of my dab pen. It's almost empty, sad. I do have weed downstairs, but that takes longer. It sucks too, because I have to smoke outside. I mean, I like smoking outside, but when I'm streaming, it'd be nicer if I could just take tokes while I'm streaming in my room. But yeah, like, I'm not even supposed to smoke outside on the property. I'm not supposed to smoke on the property, period. But fuck you. It's legal, fuck you. It's like telling me I can't drink alcohol on the property. Fuck you. I have the perfect command for all of the fuck yous I just said. Too bad I'm so slow at typing with one hand. I mean, even with two hands, I'm not that fast. Oh, and I'm not typing in the command, I'm literally just typing in the word command. Oh, that's not spelled right. There we go. Fuck you. Yeah, I hate what you do, and I hate your whole crew, so please don't stay in touch. Rick you very, very much. It's one of my favorite ones, my favorite commands. That and, this one. Did I type it right? Yeah.
What about me? Oh, you go fuck yourself in your fat fucking ass.
That's a pretty good one. What about me? I'm thinking about adding more, but at the same time, I kind of want to maybe keep the sound commands like lower, but essentially have like a big list of different sounds that are randomized that are used for follows and subs. That's what I want to do essentially. Take my commands and then add to that even more, and then have that just like random ones play for a follow or a sub. I think that'd be cool. I mean, I'm taking the idea from a streamer named Kriken, or not, why did I just say Kriken? Kriken. I like his streams quite a bit, but he has that with his sub sound. It's a big old list of amusing little mostly game based quotes. I think it's really good. I would love to do something like that. I just have to figure out how. I can't do it via Streamlabs. I already looked. It will let you add more than one audio file to an alert. Considering how easily I plowed through the gyms, I have a feeling that even if I got this team to level 50, I would probably plow through the Elite Four. Oh, a noise? Thank you. Was that I Pinello? Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it very much. You are very beautiful and special and awesome and cool. Oops. Today's a good day for follows. I once again, lucky chair. Has to be the chair. I got it today. Has to be the chair. Lucky chair. How you doing today, Pinello? Am I even reading that right? I am, okay. I don't know, I think I vaguely need glasses. That, or I just need to make the effort to force my eyes open more. Because every now and then things are just barely a little bit blurry to where I can mostly make out a word, but it's there might be a couple letters where I'm I'm not really sure what those letters are. I guess it happens mostly with L's and I's when I'm this far away from my screen, because they're so similar, you know. I probably need some form of glasses, even if it's just mildly. And when I said I needed to open my eyes more, I meant that I have really squinty eyes. And sometimes I literally think some of the blurriness is coming from just the fact that my eyes aren't open all the way. Because sometimes if I just force my eyes open as wide as possible, my vision becomes a little bit clearer. Maybe I'm just weird, I'm only just now thinking about it, but I should probably turn down the brightness on my screens. They're a little bright for how dark I usually have it in my room. Turn my lamp on before I give myself a headache. If you know me, you know I rarely ever turn lights on. I prefer either natural light or nothing. But I also like playing on high brightness and with very vibrant color on my screens, so it's not really good for not having headaches, you know? A little bit of an eye strain. There was still those two blonde ladies back here. By the way, for anybody new today, my bot, doesn't feel like doing the timers right now because my actual streamer account got disconnected from the bot, but everything else is working, whatever. But there is a Discord and a YouTube. If you type !Discord, you'll get a link and you can join that. All are welcome. There's not a ton in there, but there's a little bit, Been waiting for it to grow before I really add much to it. And then also !YouTube will take you to, or we'll post a link to the YouTube where I just upload my mildly edited VODs. And by mildly edited, I mean all I do is cut out the long periods of me not being here, essentially. So I cut out the beginning, 10 minutes when I'm, when the starting soon screen is up, and then I cut out all the be right backs and what have yous. Or you could just watch the VODs on Twitch, and then you just have to skip that stuff yourself. There's more effort that way, I don't know. I just feel like with YouTube, you could just chill and let it play. I don't know, I'm more of a VOD guy, so, I like having that option. I do realize that I've come to appreciate chat a little bit more, like at least in terms as being a chatter, not necessarily being a streamer. Just like in some streamers' streams, like I like Kriken's chat. Like his chat's good. I like actually having his chat up even when the VODs, I'm watching a VOD. Because they definitely add to the experience. Because sometimes, you know, they say funny shit that he doesn't even pick up on because, you know, it's going by so fast and he's playing a game. Honestly, I don't know if I could handle having that many viewers. Like, I don't even know how I could do 100. Maybe if, like, barely any of them were active in chat. I could bear, like, one time I got a host and there was like 5 people active in chat and I could barely keep up. It's one of those things where I think I have to learn what doesn't necessarily need to be read out loud. And that I don't also, like, I don't have to read it right away. Like, it can sit for a second, you know? Because I also let it distract me from the game, where, like, I'm just reading chat and just, like, walking in circles. But, I mean, that's probably everybody. Everyone gets distracted by chat. I still don't have any earthquake, so... Are you stonage? I feel like that was, like, unintentionally, like, 3 different accent impressions. Don't ever ask me to do an accent impression because I won't, because I'm bad at them. I can do, like, a couple words, and then, but, like, if I try to do, like, a full sentence, I end up, like, breaking the accent because I don't, like, practice saying things. Like, you know, I can say, like, a handful of words in a shitty accent, you know. Do they survive with a focus sash, dude? And the birds that live in the trees outside my house are loud. I don't mind them. It's just they're loud enough that I can hear them through my headset. Like, very clearly. It's very pleasant in the morning. Wake up and turn my fan off and then just listen to the birdies. The only problem is usually that's not the only sound that I end up hearing when I turn my fan off. Unless it's early enough. If it's not early enough, then I also hear possibly the TV in the living room, as well as a child of young age being loud. For those unaware, god damn it, why did I enter another battle with no PP? Do I have any elixirs left? No? Cool. For those unaware, I think I've only mentioned it like once. I live in a multi-generational household. What does that mean? It means more than 2 generations of people live in this house. So there's my mother, who lives here. There's me, both my sisters, and then there's my oldest sister's husband and her baby. Labs, are you okay? Okay, it's fine. Every now and then it just like looks like it freezes up. But yeah, we all originally I was just living with my oldest sister and her husband and their baby, like, you know, just paying an equal amount of rent, you know, essentially just being a roommate. And then my mom, who was living in my mom and my other sister, who were living in California at the time, ended up having to move back up here, and they needed somewhere to permanently stay, so we all just got a place together. I like the house. I mean, it's got a lot of issues, for sure. But it's definitely a nice area, you know, nice naturey area, but you know, that's Washington for you. It's very naturey. And I mean, my room's not big by any, like, stretch of the word. I don't think that's the right phrase, but yeah, my room isn't big, for sure. But it's enough. It's actually smaller than my last room, I'm pretty sure. But I don't have a couple key items that were taking up a lot of room in my room anymore. I had like a really long, instead of being tall, it was long, it was a long dresser. Like instead of being a tall one, it was long. And that took up a lot of space. And I had like a little, like table thing that I used when I was sitting in front of my TV. That took up, you know, a decent little chunk of room. Yeah. Now I have my monitors mounted. I got a desk. I didn't need my dresser anymore because of all the different like shelves and like different hanging rods and stuff that are already like pre-installed in my closet. Alright, training's starting to slow down because I'm just like rambling and not paying attention to what I'm doing. But that's a good thing. That means I'm getting better at just talking to myself. Right? Because like, if I'm just sitting here talking to myself, distracting myself, at least I'm maybe being entertaining? I don't know. I'm trying. I'm being anecdotal. People love anecdotes. Man, Toph, you're gonna be level 100 in no time. Let's see, what's Ferrothorn at? I'm guessing maybe 46, 47? 44, fuck. What about you? Yep, same boat. Speed. Now it's down to battling trainers that I don't typically battle. But it's all we got left. Problem is, it feels like basically the original section I did, plus like the bird people, like the trainers with only bird types. Like it feels like them and the bikers are the only trainers that actually give like good experience. Because like a lot of the trainers over here have like baby Pokemon. They're like level like high 30s. Oh man. I don't really want a horde battle, but I feel like I have to. It's like you've barely gotten anything. You've barely gotten anything. They both still have 9 more levels to go. And then I still have for Alligator and Weevil to do. Oh. I just want to play Biomutant, dude. Alright, let's just battle some of these normies, I guess. Keep battling. I'll battle every trainer in the Kanto region. I guess I could go fight the people on Victory Road. Like in the cave and shit. See, look, baby Pokemon. High 30s. Just let your Pokemon evolve, people. I want more experience. I wish Unova's, like, E4 cap was lower. Because they really make you work for it. I mean, like I've said, you don't have to get to the cap. Because when you get to level cap with all of your Pokemon, it's super easy. It's like not even a challenge. Am I really gonna have to go out there and tell the dog to stop barking? Are you guys not capable of doing that yourselves? It's like they just let her bark, and that's why he's not good about not barking. They don't do anything about it. They act like they can't make her stop. Oh good, look, they let her outside to go bark. I literally told them to stop letting her out there by herself because she keeps going farther and farther, and what do? Let her out there by herself. That's okay. When someone comes over to complain that our dog keeps barking at them while they're in their yard, they can be the ones to take the heat. That's cool. Not my dog anyways. I just play with her and feed her and hang out with her and get her exercise. The only thing I don't do is I don't pay for her vet shit, and I don't buy her food, but they also don't buy her food. So far they've continued to get free food from his mom. My brother-in-law's mom. So the only thing they've paid for, I guess, treats and vet bills. But it's like, I mean, what else is there to pay for? I said they're only paying for, but I mean, the only thing I've spent money on for her was I bought her a new Kong frisbee thing because she found one that was like already falling apart. You know, we moved here. She just like found one. Either I feel like it was there's like a in one of the corners of our yard. There's like a tree that also has like a bush in it, and it's like really thick. And I think she found a couple toys in there because the people who lived here before definitely had a dog. I wonder if they just like lost some in there and never bothered to grab them. But yeah, anytime they just like, anytime she like hears a dog, she barks or like starts whimpering like something's wrong. So they let themselves believe that that means that she wants to like go outside and go potty or something. But it literally just means she hears a dog barking, she wants to go bark at it. So they always just let her outside. And just leave her out there by herself. And it's like, bro, we're not fenced in. I mean, there is some fence, but it's like she can easily go into the front yard and then just like walk down the road. Like, my mom has already said once, like she was driving into the cul-de-sac, and Millie was like at the end of the road, or not the end of the road, but like the middle of the L road, because it's a cul-de-sac, but it's just an L. Like, you know, you enter it and then you turn right, and then it's another line, and that's the cul-de-sac. She was at the corner, and she's not supposed to go that far. She's never gone that far. She only started going that far when her friend Sky came over, and she ran off a couple times. I feel like Millie was like, oh, so I can just like go over there? You're just like allowed to do that? And yeah, I told, and, oh, and the other day, there was a guy, like one of the neighbors, he was like doing either unloading groceries or just like doing something outside where he was around his car. And Millie was just in the middle of the fucking road barking at him. And when I went out there to call her in and like scold her for barking at people, like he had started like walking towards her like menacingly. And I don't know if that's just because it's the way he looked and he wasn't actually gonna do anything, or if he like didn't like dogs and he was about to like drop kick her or something. Not that he'd be able to, because she'd just run away, because that's what she does. She barks at you, and then if you walk towards her, she'll run away. But we might as well not risk it. Because also, if she thinks she can just walk around in the road, then she's like she's more likely to get hit by a car. Not that I think it's that likely, because, like I said, she just runs away from everything. Like, if a car came towards her, she would just run away from it. I don't think a car is gonna, like, catch her off guard. I can't earthquake you, I don't have any earthquakes left. Also, I would have to schmack down you. Give him the schmackies. Can my thing stop missing, please? Thank you. I don't want to do the double battle. Pretty sure they only have baby Pokemon anyways. I don't even have any earthquakes left. Smackdown. Smack, smack, sugar, smack. Give me a smack and I'll smack you back. Man, I'm so ready to play Biomutant. Honestly, I think I'm gonna start at 9 no matter what. So like in 17 minutes, everybody, in 17 minutes we'll be taking a short break and then swapping over to a Biomutant. Because this training is gonna take way too much longer, and I want to play Biomutant tonight, so them's the breaks. I was originally supposed to be playing that all day today, and then I messed up my own plans. Although, it's a good thing I played PokéMMO today. Got 6 followers out of it. It's not bad. Pretty juicy. Pretty juicy day, if I say so myself. Alright, let's go heal. I will be restarting the stream when I switch over to Biomutant, just so another notification will go out. In case anyone wants to check that out. But it should, like, you should just be able to, like, refresh the stream once I go back up, and it should just pop up again. Shouldn't have any issues. I have a feeling I'm probably not going to get much, if any, traction from Biomutant. But it'll be fun. Yeah, there's a couple bigger boys playing Biomutant right now, so probably won't get too many stragglers coming along. That's okay. I kind of expected it just because it's a new game, so there's going to be a bunch of people playing it. That's why I'm waiting to play Mass Effect on stream, the remastered ones. The only reason I'm going to play Biomutant right away is just because I'm really excited to play it. I think one of the reasons why I stopped streaming back in like December was because I really wanted to play Cyberpunk, and I didn't want to, like, I knew I shouldn't stream it because like no one would watch, because like, you know, everyone else and their mom would be playing it. And then I just ended up playing it. I played it a lot. Like, for all the problems and everything that's wrong with Cyberpunk 2077, I still had fun with it. I still, you know, did like every side mission. You know, I have no need to play through it again. No desire whatsoever. But to me, Cyberpunk 2077 is very much akin to like a Rage 2. It's funny because I even get like vibes of Rage 2 when I was playing it, just like based on how the game is structured. But like Rage 2 was very poorly received, but I had a lot of fun with it, but never felt the need to play through it again. Same thing as Cyberpunk. Poorly received, had a lot of fun playing through it, you know, did as much as I could before, like, I got to point stuff that, like, was meaningless, like, stuff I just didn't feel like doing, and it's like I had a lot of fun. They might not necessarily be good games, but I had a lot of fun. Biomutant might be one of those games. It seems like it's got some jank to it, but I think it's gonna be fun. It's weird because I almost don't want it to be popular just so it could be a game I could actually play and get traction on. But then at the same time, it won't get DLC if it's not popular. They already said that. They said they're only gonna make DLC if the game is well received. Which also means if they do make DLC, it's probably not gonna be like anytime soon, because they haven't even started working on it yet. If there's going to be any. They might not even have like ideas for it. I mean, they might have ideas. Like vague ideas. But apparently it's not that long. It does have a new game plus, which helps. But apparently it's not too long. A lot of people say that it seems like it should be more like a $35, $40 game and not a full like $60 game. We'll see. Either way, I think I'm going to get a good amount of hours out of it. Even if I don't necessarily want to replay it right away, I think I'll be able to get some good hours, some mileage out of it, you know? Because I mean, depending on how many streams it takes to beat it first time, I might do a second playthrough. Like if it only takes, like if it only took 5 streams, I might do like a second playthrough. But if it takes, you know, if it takes a good amount of streams, I'll probably take a break after the first playthrough and then play something else, you know. I have a big ass list. If you look at my about section, there's a whole ass 40+ game list of games I'm planning on playing on stream. It's not really in necessarily like the order I'm going to play them in, but more of just a general list of what I will be playing. I probably will follow it pretty closely to the order it's in, but it probably won't be 100%. Especially as like more games come out, it might end up like stuff getting pushed back for something newer. Alright, what time is it? 8:52. 8 more minutes. 8 more minutos. I think it's not great for viewer retention, but I think I'm gonna smoke a bowl before I start Biomutant. It's not good for viewer retention because I'll be gone for like 20 minutes. But I think a bowl will be nice. Man, I was just thinking this isn't gonna be even like that great of a video on YouTube, because if I play different games, I just have them be separate videos on YouTube, and so this me just grinding is just gonna be a video all by itself. I don't know, hopefully I'm entertaining enough that it's not that big of a deal. I used to be pretty bad about actually like keeping talking and like having stuff to talk about, but I'm definitely getting better at it. Just like keeping talking and just saying what's on my mind, essentially. Just whatever I'm thinking, just say it instead of think it. I'm very used to just thinking everything instead of actually saying it. I'm a very in my head kind of person, so it was a learning curve, but I'm definitely getting there. I need, one of the things is just I need more like stories to talk about, because like I have stories, it's just a lot of my best ones, I don't remember them until like something triggers me to remember it, like some random thing just like suddenly brings the memory back. Oh, it's a battle, I can't run. Silly me. I'm gonna be so excited if I actually get my mic in 2 days, like, bro. That'd be before June. At the earliest, I thought I'd get it June, because, like, it's shipping from China, and it says at like, it's like default shipping date, like, window is June, or delivery window is June 5th to June 25th. And according to the tracker, it might be here in 2 days, but that's not according to Amazon, that's according to Yoon Express. And I might be reading it wrong. So we'll see, you know. 2 days, that's so close, it'll be here before you know it. I'll get to, if it is here on Thursday, I'll get to use it for 1 day, and then I'll be taking a normal day off, and then I won't be streaming Saturday because I will be at a friend's house. I mean, if I don't think, never mind, I don't think he'll have internet yet. I was gonna say, I could bring my Xbox and just stream from my Xbox, but I don't think he's gonna have internet yet. But once he does have internet, I'm giving him my mini PC and a mouse and a keyboard and a monitor and everything. The only thing he'll need to get is HDMI cable. But yeah, I'm giving him all this, basically all the stuff I'm not using anymore. And hopefully we'll be able to play some computer games together. Because I learned that the Dolphin emulator supports multiplayer, and I was hoping we could possibly play some Mario Party 4 together, or some Mario Kart Double Dash. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Too bad can't get Joseph involved because I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have a laptop. Laptop. I only just realized why a laptop is called a laptop, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself. It's called a laptop because a desktop is called a desktop. A desktop goes on your desk. A laptop goes on your lap. Wow. I mean, I'm not saying I just now realized it's called a laptop because it goes in your lap. I'm just saying, like, I didn't realize the top suffix correlation somehow. That they both say, you know, desktop, laptop, you know. I feel dumb. It makes me feel dumb. I am dumb though, so. But you know what I expect. Everyone always told me when I was in school, all the adults, like, oh, you're so smart. You just gotta apply yourself. I think they were lying. They were just trying to be nice. I'm a fucking idiot. But I'm your guys' idiot, alright? And that's beautiful. What we got going here, this right here, this is beautiful. Macadam. Or Iron Tail, maybe it'll one-shot. Yeah. 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 Ah, it's cum. Get away from me, cum. Alright. That's the last battle we're doing. Let's see where our boys are at. Ferrothorn. 46. Garchomp. 46. It's not terrible. Another 2 levels. Still need 7 more each. Yeah. 7 more each, and then 11 more levels each for the last 2. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that up tomorrow because I'm getting bored of it. So that's gonna get finished tomorrow, and we are gonna swap over to fucking Bioass Mutant. I gotta do a lot of things to do this. And by a lot of things, I mean a couple of things. Man, I keep, like, whenever I adjust myself, because I feel like my tailbone area getting a little sore-ish, I'm like, I keep expecting it to hurt way more when I adjust myself because of my old chair. But then I move and it doesn't, like, hurt nearly as bad, and I'm like, oh, that's right. I have a better chair now. I don't have to brace myself when I get up. Brace myself for the pain. Alright, let's fucking log out of this piece of trash. Just kidding, PokéMMO, I love you. You're amazing. I'm glad I discovered you however many years ago. You're beautiful. Stay yourself. Alright, I gotta swap my HDMI cables, because I haven't bought a new HDMI cable yet. Alright, it's unplugged now. I just have to grab it from underneath my desk and snake it over to my Xbox. Alright, the HDMI cable is in. Now the Xbox is being turned on. Xbox is on. I'm gonna launch the game. Oh, gotta connect my controller, of course. Yeah, I use my Xbox controller when I play PokéMMO, so I don't have to fucking use a keyboard. I'm not a PC player. I can't. Oh, and I also have to swap audio devices. Swap it from my headset to my speaker, which I need to plug in. Come on. Nice and plugged in. You might have heard that ding dong. Controller batteries are low. I'm gonna have to swap those here in a second. Add Bluetooth. Mica M30i. Connect. Boop boop. And then go to audio devices. Desktop audio 1 set to Mica. I was like at a screen. I was like, what happened? What happened? What happened? All right, everything should be all good now. All right, we got the audio device changed. We got HDMI plugged in. Let's check to make sure the picture is working. Sure is. All right. I will throw some music on, and then I will be right back in about 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, about 15 to 20 minutes. I will try to go fast. Yeah. And then when we get back, we will be playing some Biomutant. BRB.